Yeah.
I'm first. Woohoo.
Congrats on being first, Jungus. Hey, Jungos, thank you for the resubscribe. You've been subscribed for 5 months. 5 months! Woo! Look at this team. We're gonna die. Oh, God. We have no trap. We have no trap seeker anymore. No sneaky sneaks. I pushed the tweet button. Chat can't hear you guys. And it makes me laugh. Yeah, I don't know what that is because I've noticed that on other streamers' websites as well, or other people's Twitches, where it says give so-and-so feedback, and I'm like, what does pushing that button even do?
Well, we're boned.
Jungos just used 15 bits to go, well, we're boned. Thank you. Yes. Do you find yourself thirsty? Don't worry. Tonight's stream is sponsored by Quench Throat, champion of the 9 thirsts. Oh no, Baroness. Why are you submitting feedback? What is this? You're thirsty for vengeance? Wait, whoa. Hold up, I'm unmuting you. Jack, where what was this? What was the vengeance line from? It was like, I'm searching for vengeance.
Oh yeah, the guy on OkCupid, Swag Wizard.
Swag Wizard, that's right.
Yeah, his current goal was vengeance.
Beautiful.
You know, that's a game recognize the game situation right there. Be like, all right, play it. Hey, you gotta shoot your shot. Sometimes the vengeance lines really gets the ladies. Or guys.
Also, I don't know if I said this already, but hello, Jungus. And hello, Super Baki. And hello, Baroness. And hello, ICB. Did you say something in chat? You did. Hello, Sabrith. Okay. Unmute, and we move to the game. Yay! He's still reading the skulls. Hey, Sab.
Welcome to tonight's session of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm joined tonight, as ever, by Zire, playing our cleric, Jean, by Cat Sith, playing our fighter, Jack, by Tael, playing our bard, Juke, and by Baki, playing our artificer wizard something,
I cast spells and look hot doing it.
Jolie. I, of course, am Sabrath. I will be your DM for the night. Let's get right into it with a brief recap of what happened last time.
We're missing a certain jelly.
Yes. Attentive viewers may note that we only have 4 party members at the moment, instead of our usual 6. I mean, we've got 5. We have
One
4
viewer.
visible party members.
Visible.
We have lost one of our visible party members.
Yes,
That would be Jelly.
it is. It is Sab's fault.
As they were finishing one of their tasks, they were suddenly summoned back. A note from Krutok saying that something important was happening.
Something was vibrating.
There was an emergency. Return immediately. Something was vibrating far too much. They returned as swiftly as they could to their absolutely, definitely not okay, maybe a little haunted train station.
Oh no, our house phone is ringing. That's not good. I'll be right back.
And as they did, they were led down by Krutok, where Krutok said there was a creature that had hatched out of the egg that Jelly had had inside of her for a little while before she took it back out. Jelly was delighted at the news. She was very excited about it. Until Krutok mentioned that somehow the creature that had been in the egg got into the cloud car. The cloud car being the car with the passengers that were not under any circumstances to ever be disturbed.
Yep.
Krutok refused to go in. Jelly used her abilities as a plasmoid to squeeze through the keyhole. And through a strange sequence of events, vanished. The party headed inside to find that these passengers were gone, that this car was completely different, and alternately seemed much smaller than it should be, and to go on forever. They found paintings all over it depicting Jelly and this gooey looking dragon in various stages of adventures and things, in a world very different from their own. Of Jelly, there was no sign except for a few damp spots of gelatinous footprints. With that, the characters realized that Jelly was gone. To where, they are not sure.
Gone, nonetheless.
Nonetheless, they have had time to talk to Krutok. Krutok has said that he is going to do a thorough investigation of the cloud car, try and figure out what's going on with it. But in the meantime, has told them they need to quickly head to the Knights' Fort of Knights for their final task of this set, which is where we will rejoin our party. On their handcart, heading along the rails, clickety-clack down the tracks,
Like I was there.
towards the Knights' Fort of Knights. Is there anything that any of you would like to discuss, to go over, to try and clarify? Anything that anyone needs to be reminded of as you make your journey to the Knights' Fort of Knights?
Did we get our money from Krutok?
Frutalk said that the finances were being handled, that the cut had to be given first to Acquisition Incorporated, and that you would be getting your cut when you return from this final task.
So we gotta wait for it to slide out of escrow, basically.
That is correct.
All right.
Frutalk also said he would be making sure that the new additions to the train station, the Siren Harpy that you recruited, the... Oh my gosh, I am forgetting the name of the living trash compactor. I forgot what you named it.
Oh no. Shoot. Where's my word pad?
And Tragatha would all be settled in.
Yeah, I remember Tragatha. Oh man, the slime.
Did we name the Altyog?
We did.
Yeah, I don't know if you named it.
He had a
you
name.
You named it something, but I have no
It's not
remembrance
like
of what.
like the first thing that comes to mind is Trash Panda, but I know that's not what its name is.
What?
It's not it. Nope. What the heck? It's not in my document.
It's fine. You can just rename it. It's an Otyug. It's not gonna mind as long as you keep feeding it.
Wait, did you name it after the trash dude in Earthbound? I don't think so either. I don't remember. It's been too long.
Well, as
Yeah,
of
I
right
don't
now,
have the name in my notes. Weird.
he's Trash Boy.
Again, like I said, as long as you keep feeding it, I don't think it cares what you call it.
Might be Glug or something. Who knows?
Little Pig Boy. That's his name for me.
Now, the Night of Nights location, that was one where the prince was missing, right?
That is correct. As you go, you discuss the information you were given that previously the B team had been sent to deal with this, and that they ended up getting distracted by something else and just never completed the task. You never got informed what it was that distracted them or why they didn't complete it, other than that they had fought a whole bunch of guys, taken a bunch of stuff, and then just left, and oopsie, left the prince.
Who's our documancer again?
Is I Jolene
Did you get everything in writing?
or what?
These jobs. The fact that we're going to
As
get
well.
paid for finishing this job because Kava just
Yeah,
put
no.
some evil on us here.
No, we all had contracts and stuff. We're very Acquisition
That is
Inc.
correct.
Very litigious.
Yeah, Acquisition Incorporated is very careful about contracts and paperwork in all senses. Though your documancer, definitely Jolene has to get their workout in to make sure that the parent company doesn't get everything as well.
Oh yeah.
So
Maybe a little embezzling. I mean, no, not embezzling, but like that, but not illegal. You know what I'm talking about.
Do
Yes.
I?
we all do.
Yeah. Everyone does it.
It takes you the entire day on the tracks to get to the Knight's Fort of Knights.
Where is that again
Okay,
on
so-
this map?
It is
So
the
we're good
K.
for-
Oh, way up here.
We're good
There
for
we
a long
go.
rest.
Yes. You had a long rest on the way.
I was a little worried.
Oh, I should.
Those of you who select your spells every day may change your spell list if you wish.
Oh, God.
How do I? make
Otherwise,
it-
forever hold your peace.
Let me look at
Long
all my
rest.
spells.
You poor
boy.
divine caster bastards.
Why did I do this to myself?
There we
It's
go.
really only like 5 good spells to use, so you don't really got a lot.
Yeah, just wait until you're like level 17.
Oh, no.
With that, we will get our first look as your train tracks end, and you are forced into a heavily wooded area. However, there is a helpful sign. It's a bit janky.
If you changed us from the world map, we do not.
Not
see it.
yet.
Oh, okay.
You find a helpful sign. It's a bit janky, and it's this just a wooden sign on a stick that points down this very dark and foreboding forest path. The sun is setting. Light is growing dim for those of you without dark vision.
Shit. All right, well.
And you see that there was something else at one point on this signpost, but whatever it is gone. Like, there's just the remains of, like, 2 ragged nails. Or something else used to be on this signpost. Luckily, we're not currently in some sort of wacky racist scenario,
No.
so you don't think anyone has just flipped a sign over to gain an edge on you and sent you into, like, quicksand or something.
I'm gonna tap
Like
this. I'm gonna tap the sign just to make sure it doesn't move very easily.
Doesn't like roll over, or, like
Yeah.
spin. There's no
You-
wet
you
fluid
wanna-
dripping from it.
You're tapping the
Hey.
sign, not the post.
The post, not the sign. Yes, the post.
Alright. You tap the post, and it sort of wiggles in its spot a little bit,
Hmm.
Wow.
but it doesn't fall
Very
over.
silver time.
That is a secure post.
Okay,
That man knows the post.
I'm
I tell you.
relieved. Let's go.
Alright.
Well,
With
and
that-
I will say, well, before we go, I would have summoned an owl at some
Okay.
point throughout the day or whatever.
You have an owl
Okay.
now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill it as easily this time. I hope.
Do owls regularly fly in
that
the middle
really
of the
be-
day?
Shouldn't that really be up to me whether we kill it or not?
I mean, it costs me 16 gold every time. That's why I'm upset.
I know, but shouldn't that really be my choice? I feel like you're limiting the DM agency here.
You know what? I'm sorry to railroad you like that, brother. It's just
Okay, I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from.
yeah, control issues.
So-
You know how it is.
You guys are faced with this path through the woods. Do you wish to take it?
Do we have special music?
We will soon.
Okay. The
I
path
mean, there's
towards
just
our
the
mission.
one. What there's one path that arcs off that's marked with the sign, and there's another that's not labeled, basically.
Correct.
Uh,
The one that has the sign says
so out of curiosity,
fort, and then the word has been scratched out, recarved, scratched out, recarved again. So this fort has changed hands many times.
I see. So when our cartographer suddenly went poof, did our map as well go poof?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, I feel like we would have bought a new map before we got here.
Yeah, I got a map.
Sure.
Well-
You're able to have a general area map.
Does our general area map inform us of what that other path eventually leads to?
Your map only shows one path.
And is it the path with the sign or is it the path without the sign?
Your map is not detailed enough to tell.
Fabulous.
Well,
I mean, clearly we're meant to go the way the sign's pointing, because
Alright.
that just makes sense.
Yeah.
we're law and order here. Let's follow the
I
sign.
saw the sign.
It opened
took
up my
the
eyes, the
left.
sign.
And we got
All right.
kill.
So you're gonna follow the sign.
Yes.
Yes.
At least
It's
it's
the
a
Excellent choice.
Is the
What
path,
is your
like,
marching
overgrown?
order?
Well, what's the path look like first? Is it a clear path or is it?
Well, I will tell you
overgrown, or-
once you start going down it, because right now all you see is it leads into the woods.
Really just gonna
Yes.
walk into the woods.
Jean has like insane night vision, so I guess he'll go first or second.
All right.
it's
Are
nice-
we?
nice
Is
night.
it daytime?
It is evening. The sun is setting.
Okay,
Light
so
is
the
growing
owl,
down.
the owl flying around right now makes sense then. Okay.
Enough.
Oh yeah, I got an owl.
You do have an owl.
Yes.
I'm not gonna utilize the owl in any way, just so you know.
Okay. Is it just hanging out on your shoulder?
Yeah, it like
Sort of
matches
spinning
hair.
its head around every so often?
Yeah, and it's just looking because it can see in the dark or something.
Sure. Give me some perception checks as you guys walk.
I gotta pull up
Okay.
bird perception.
I've got perception. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see.
Hey! Natural 20. Natural 20. So I got a 21.
Wasting your 20 now.
I know,
Good,
right?
Good.
Frick.
Good.
9.
All right. Check. Sean, you guys don't see anything other than the path.
Yay,
sorta-
dirt.
You're sort of paying attention to the path, just making sure you don't lose it. It does get a little overgrown here and there. It doesn't look like it's terribly well used, but there's definitely wagon wheel ruts and things, so it sees some traffic, just not enough to keep nature from trying to creep its way back in. Juke, as you're looking around, you notice that this path opens up and starts to look more and more like a main path. It's
Okay.
still deep within the canopy of the trees, but as you catch a glimpse off to the other side path, now that it's getting darker and darker, every so often you see strange lights in very vivid, bright neon colors.
Am I
You'll just see a
seeing-
mode of light just flash into existence for just a moment. A green,
Am I seeing fairy lights?
then a blue, a yellow. These are off on
Green,
this
blue,
other
and
path that
yellow.
you did not choose before you go far enough away from it that you can no longer see it through the forest.
My owl had a 20 perception,
Okay,
The
so the
120
owl
feet of
sees this
virtue.
as well.
and he can just like, can I communicate with him mentally?
He
He's
can
like, hey-
telepathically communicate with you, yes.
He's like, hey, there's some stuff. I'm like,
Ooh,
cool,
nice
thank
owl noise.
So the
Oh.
owl informs you of these as well. And
you." Owl.
I thought it was
Juke and the
D&D.
owl also notice something else on the ground. You notice what appears to be almost like sugar. Just like every so often you'll see like a pile of what looks like sugar, but it's oddly colored.
So I guess it's that special Himalayan sugar then, or drugs.
How was your first thought not drugs?
And,
No,
and aside from
I'm
that,
too naive.
aside from that, both Juke and the owl also notice every so often little bits of shredded paper.
It's drugs.
It's that fairy dust.
You notice little bits of shredded paper. Specifically, you stop as something gets caught to your hoof, Juke.
Ew.
And when you pick up your foot, you notice that you have a scrap of rough-hewn, almost cardboard-like paper stuck to your hoof. It's about as wide as 3 of your fingers pressed together. And it appears to have a strange ruffled edge to it. But it's only just a scrap, and you can't tell what else is there, other than that it used to be this brown paper, and there's at least a splash of red coloration to it.
Did I just step in gum?
It is not gum. This is a piece of
Okay.
paper.
Was it one of my front hooves so I can easily grab it?
Yes.
Okay. So otherwise I'm gonna be like, Jolene, get this out of my hoof.
You
We
see that
probably have
there
a
are
system.
you see that there are a bunch of little gold triangles when you turn it over to the other side on this little scrap that sort of make this fancy border. And you can see the very bottom of something that looks very peculiar. And I will try and do this while you continue walking to show you what you see.
Are you drawing something on the screen, or are you writing?
I am
something
going
and
to
handing
draw
it to me?
something in paint.
Oh my!
And then
Show
I'm going
us
to
your
delete a
artistry.
bunch of it.
And do what with a bunch of it?
Then I'm going to have to delete a bunch of it.
Okay.
Why do we feel like
Oh,
once
weather.
it's gonna be really obvious once we know what it is, but the description's just like making us
Yeah.
wonder.
Well, you say that, but I don't know if you've seen Sab's drawings. They're either spot on, or you have no idea what you're looking at. So
Hey, why don't you give homeboy a break?
that's
Man, he's
exactly what
doing
I
his
said.
best.
They're either spot on, or you have no idea what you're looking at.
That's
Probably going to have no idea what you're looking at.
not a good
Sab.
endorsement.
No. People throwing their trash on the ground. Not very good for the environment. Then again, this does look kind of biodegradable, as they call it.
This is what you can see on your scrap right here.
Where'd you put it? Oh, Discord? Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Oh no, it's good. I can tell what that is.
This is what I'm looking at, guys. Right here. Admit? It kind of looks like AD, like
No, it's Advil.
MM. It's Advil.
Grocery list.
This stream brought to you by Advil.
Advil. You're here because you have a headache.
It does look like AD, and then the part of an M, and
How's
then
it
an
an
I, and then I don't know what in the world the other part is supposed to be on.
Is
the
it
side
supposed
there.
to say admit? Like admit one?
Admission?
Like a ticket?
Yeah,
Kinda looks
that's
like it.
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Like a... Yeah, kind of like a ticket almost.
You know,
But
if
why
we
would there
are
be, like-
right, Sab's probably like behind me, just going like, "Yes, I drew it."
I drew it.
And as you come out of this path now,
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
it's fully
suddenly
dark.
blue. Hold on, it's got to load.
You see that there is this large wooden palisade that forms a wall along the path.
Trying to figure out
There
where we are.
Strange.
Bottom right.
Bottom right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Right.
it's gonna take a minute to load. This is a big map,
A big board.
but it not as big as some of
Oh
those
my
others, so it
God.
should be okay. You catch little hints of lights from behind this wooden palisade where the cracks in the boards don't quite meet up.
Ah.
And you also see that there are several old, worn, what look like market stalls.
I do see the market stalls.
There's
Also,
nobody manning any of these things, though.
I gotta say, these colors are definitely my aesthetic.
As you
I'm
look
digging
down,
this.
you can see that now that you have some light from these lanterns that are lit along the top of this palisade wall, that you can see that there's been a lot of foot traffic along this route at some point recently.
I'm not digging what these are because I just realized what they are. Not that I can see them yet, but
Yeah, the map's still loading for me. Jesus, this is a big map.
As let me know once you have loaded before I change anything. But
I
you
should
can
probably
see
zoom out to get an idea of the whole map here. Oh my gosh, this map is massive. What in the world? Why did
Yeah.
you use such a large map?
because I needed
It
it.
needs a large area.
Like, I'm at 40% and it's still too big. 30%.
For,
30%.
for us to die.
Some people like it small. That's okay. Perfectly understandable. But
Oh,
me,
okay, there it goes.
I like it big,
You are right.
You like it juicy?
juicy, and thick.
Oh. Okay, that's not what I was expecting from this map.
Were you thinking it was
So-
a carnival and then suddenly you're like, wait
yeah,
a minute?
like I saw the lights and he mentioned like stalls and nothing
the
being manned.
colors. The colors
Yeah, the
are my
colors threw me
aesthetic.
off.
The scenery, not so much.
Spooky.
Yes, this is where we're gonna die.
Is this where the Necromaster has moved his base? Because
God
he
damn
would
it,
have absolutely upgraded.
As you are watching,
Wonderful.
see a light approaching, and for a moment you think it must be somebody coming down these stairs carrying a lantern. Until you see that it is just a floating light.
Will-o-wisp?
Ghosts.
Can we all see this?
Yes, you all see this. It's sort of,
Is this our destination, or is this just a pathway to our destination?
you're looking around and you see that, yes, this appears to be the destination. This appears to be where the cathedral of the fort is.
Lovely.
And this little mote of light starts to flutter towards you.
I'll wave, be like, "Hello, light."
You want to wave at it?
Yeah, I don't know how
Shiver
to.
goes, oh my god.
It pauses for a moment.
Oh my...
I go, "Hey y'all, don't mind us just passing through. Are you some sort of light monster?"
When you say passing through, it speeds up and it phases through your body for a moment.
Ooh.
Oh! That touch.
Oh, wait, my fibromyalgia's gone, guys. The cure's here. Quickly.
Then it brightens to look
Oh, it's-
much brighter,
It's grown
it-
powerful off of the fibromyalgia.
and you hear this almost bell-like singing voice. Which of you speaks Sylvan?
Nope.
Maybe?
Nope.
Maybe? I do. God, I'd be really dumb if I did not speak
As
Sylvan.
a Fey person.
Yeah. It's like, no, I got it. I got
As it
this.
speaks in this ringing voice in Sylvan, you hear it saying, "Why do you trespass on our resting place?" And you start to see more lights float up to the edge of the palisade.
Hey, John, aren't you like a person that deals with spirits?
Wait, Jolene, did you
Like a-
understand that?
No.
No.
There's just spirits around us.
There's more of them.
John's just
okay,
quaking,
hold on, I
quaking in
just-
his armored boots, like, I'm freaking out, Jolene.
Oh man.
Jean, they think we're trespassing. This is their resting place? Is this our
do they s-
destination?
Do they speak common? I can't speak whatever that was.
That was Sylvan.
This blue one suddenly swoops over in front of Jean,
Like Zoink Scoob.
and it sort of floats in front of you for a moment.
Jean kind of like clutching his reliquary, just kind of like somberly nods. Doesn't draw any weapons or anything.
And it brightens and says,
What the frick?
in common,
I got the boo noise just now.
do you choose hope or do you choose doom?
Gosh.
Do we choose hope or do we choose doom?
Seems like an easy choice.
Jack suddenly just goes,
Doom.
Doom!
Doom it is.
Doom de doom de doom de doom de doom.
Leave it to the cat to choose doom.
Jack woke up today and chose doom.
As must
Jo-
felines.
Jean, well, they can survive it, but Jean will kind of.
Did you just?
It is about to start rocking and rolling here with the storm. So if I vanish, you know why.
All right.
But Jean kind of looks around and goes, "Hope, right? Hope. Yeah, we choose hope."
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of gives Jack the side eye, like, hey, what? Don't say it. Nope. You were thinking it?
it's an odd way to pronounce Dune, but yes.
The witching hour is soon.
Yeah, that's our time to go. As in, we need to get to our destination. Did you say this is our destination? Who are we looking for again?
This is your destination.
I don't think we
The
need to
others
look
have already
first.
gone before you.
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry. Was I talking to you? No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that.
Damn. Well, fuck it. Let's fight them. They're already dead. Let me
you-
take them back.
Won't you join them?
Jungus.
Or would you rather join us in the mausoleum?
As exciting as that sounds, we should probably try. We should probably try and get to our destination first and find out what's going on. So, if you don't
Yeah.
mind, we'll just make our way over to.
Taking our way.
You
Thank
will
you, Vanya.
find the hope the five of you seek inside of the cathedral's
Counts on fingers.
corridors.
I was about to say, John turns around and goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey.
Then they start winking out.
Happens to the best of
I guess
us.
we follow the lights because they seem to be leading us towards the cathedral.
If
Yeah.
you know nothing about the Fae, following a will-o-wisp is not the wisest decision.
These are not Fae.
I was about to say, would John
Okay.
recognize like spirits?
Give me a religion
or...
check.
You know what? I think I will. What's my religion? Cool.
It's like
That's a
negative
12.
3.
He did them all.
That is enough to know that these are undead.
It was a
I
graveyard
was gonna say,
smash.
John is familiar that undead are a thing, but
These are will-o-wisps are typically malevolent undead as well.
What are
That tend to
malevolent?
haunt lonely places. Typically.
they're usually like they don't usually congregate. They're usually by themselves and trying to
Correct.
lure people into swamps or to their death and everything. But this
Yeah,
is unusual.
very much so.
Hmm.
But your religion check isn't high enough to figure anything else out, really.
Okay. Sean will kind of still holding his reliquary and leading the way. Worst case scenario, if push comes to shove, I do have clerical powers.
You do have clerical powers.
I
just
am
saw
a
it.
cleric, guys.
I just saw what Baki did to the thing I'd put.
Oh,
Sorry, I missed the
As
clerical
you-
duties joke. I'm so sorry.
As you pass each
Unacceptable.
one of the bobbing lights, they flicker out.
Hmm.
You notice that these little stalls, as you go past, they appear to be left recently, but not as if it was in a panic or anything. Just, it doesn't, like, there's not a ton of cobwebs and things all over them. Stuff
feels
doesn't
like
look
they left about 2
worn and
hours
rusted.
ago.
They left probably at sunset.
Hmm. Did you miss like the fair or something? It's an odd place to have stalls outside of a cemetery, but one
Did you
request.
say that aloud? In character?
Do it.
Sure.
What did
Why
you
not?
ask?
I was asking, is like, did we just miss like the fair or something? And then he remarked that kind of strange having stalls outside of the cemetery, like almost like festival or carnival
Ah,
stalls.
what did I do?
It would be so unfair for you to miss the fair. As fair as you are.
Is
winks
there
of existence.
is there a fair to see the fair?
This is getting pedantic. Let's go quick.
Oh no.
We're running into Spirited Away territory. Don't eat the food. Don't eat the food.
But it's Ghibli food. It looks so good.
To be fair, I probably would have eaten the food too.
Don't take the gold, right? Isn't that bad?
That or we're gonna end up at the Witchlight Carnival or something.
The final one, as you near it, stays just ahead of you.
Like it's leading us into something?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Jean will step forward and he'll step back, see if it moves back at all.
One step forward.
It
and one step
pauses and
Just
just sort
goes
of
forward.
bobs in place.
Weird.
Did I not pair like Sense Undead or something? Is that not something clerics can just do, or is that paladins?
I mean,
your-
it's pretty
that's your
dang
ability.
it's pretty dang obvious that you're gonna sense it because they're ghosts.
Jean uses Sense Undead.
You mean
Sam just goes, yes.
you mean good and
Yes.
evil maybe?
You must
No.
make a choice. But not now. All of your choices will determine whether the hope you seek is what you find, or if instead you find that it is hope that seeks for you. And it winks out.
Jean just
You're
kind of
left-
looks back
What
over her
was
shoulder.
that
Just
last
like
line?
shrugs.
You're left at a fork.
Is there a spoon?
There is the cathedral's closed doors here. You see that there's light coming out of the stained glass windows, but since they're stained glass windows, you can't see inside.
Baki, I just want to say you cut off like halfway into that laugh after making that joke, and it just sounded like you just like disintegrated.
Cool.
Perfectly cut screams.
Exactly.
Well,
Jean-
hey, I'm going to send my owl over here and be like, hey, owl, go check this out real quick.
evaporates.
Where's the owl going?
It's just going to look at this house in front of us.
The cathedral.
Yeah, this place, this house, yeah, it's in front of us, yeah.
It flies around the cathedral. Every window is stained glass. You can see
Great.
flickering lights inside that look like firelight or torchlight or candlelight, perhaps. But there doesn't appear to be any other movement.
Okay, I'll evaporate it real quick.
Your
Just,
owl also
I
notices
can.
a strange circle of stones that's over here.
Are you
Stonehenge.
pointing on the map?
Yes.
Way on the left.
Oh, I see. Hey, my bird found some stones. Let's go look.
Let's go get stoned.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna go over there.
You're gonna go over there?
Yeah. My bird
You-
saw it.
You walking in grass in those heels?
Well,
Yeah.
we gotta go follow. You don't let them go by themselves and get eaten by the freaking plants.
As you get close to the stone circle, you're aware of this background humming. And at first, it almost sounds like the machinery at the train station. But then you realize it's not just humming, it's humming a tune very faintly. Let's see if I can get this to
Weird
work just right.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Yeah. Was that Bioshock?
Yeah.
Yep. Come
That's
back
just
when you got some
incorrect.
I was
money,
thinking
eh?
Oh, there it is.
What's that?
You can just barely hear this faint music.
I hear a carnival.
Yeah, I hear it too. That's kind of weird. Sean's gonna look very closely at the stones.
Wait, let me send my owl into it. I'm sure nothing
How
will happen.
closely do you look?
Not like
Whoa, Duke has heard of the Witchlight Carnival before, right?
I don't know. You?
I mean, I feel like she would 100% know about it as a performer.
I don't know. Would you? It literally travels between worlds and things. It's all over the place.
And that's awesome.
So, yeah, creepy sound coming out of these rocks.
That's not what we're here for.
If someone gives me
we can
10
investigate.
gold, I'll send my owl.
No, let's do what we were supposed to do first, and then come back.
Send your
to it,
owl
maybe.
in there?
No, unless everyone chips in enough money
Okay.
to cover the 16 gold cost of incense.
Okay.
I done learned my lesson
John?
once.
Sean, take a look at the stones. Do they seem like? Is there anything weird about them, or
Give me an
I mean,
investigation check if you're gonna
Nah,
touch
or-
them. Otherwise, I need
Nah,
a perception check.
Can I
My
arcana
perception's
to see if
much
they're
higher.
magical?
perception?
Do you have detect magic?
I do, but it's a spell slot.
5?
That's if you want to use it or not. Your perception was a 5.
Correct.
15, so 16.
You
It's
see that
rocks.
there's something to these rocks, but it's hard to tell what's weathering and just the effects of time versus what might be actually deliberately carved. It's just too hard to tell.
16.
With your 16, you can tell a little better that there's definitely things carved into the rocks, but you can't necessarily make them out. Other than that, there is a strange small symbol written in chalk that you didn't notice at first on one of the rocks. And this chalk symbol is something in Sylvan. It is a symbol that you may or may not be familiar with. I need some sort of intelligence check from you. Like history.
That's not the greatest, but okay, hang on.
Hey, guidance.
I
There we
can
go.
assist because I am proficient in history.
You
So-
said some kind of intelligence check, correct?
Yes, if
I'm
you do history,
looking
then you
at-
can get advantage.
Oh wait, some kind of intelligence check. I have Arcana +1.
You could use Arcana if you wish, but history will give you advantage.
Yeah,
And-
let's do a history. So I rolled a 12 in total and a 20. So
Get a
history.
D4 as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled a flat 20, so I get no additives to my history.
Okay.
And you said a D4?
Yeah, I have a guidance. Looked like you were doing
22.
something.
So it is a symbol that is. It takes you a minute to recall, but it's a symbol that essentially is similar to like how traveling merchants, people who live on the road, and you know this as your history as a performer, will make symbols that say like, you know, these people are friendly, these people are hostile, like avoid this area, go here. This symbol means be wary, but fortune. It essentially means like you should be careful, but there's opportunities here.
Okay, well, I will mention that. And you know what? I bet that's the reason why the B team was suddenly gone. Because they probably went in for that. The fortune.
That means we can get their stuff too if they're dead.
Uh,
I mean, but is
But
this
again,
what
this
we came here
also-
for?
I don't think so. I don't think this is what we came here for, but this is a side thing that we can do afterwards. Maybe?
Ugh. The fortune, though, it calls to me.
What is okay? So recalling back to when we originally got the contract for this job, what was in the description? Like,
That the prince was being held hostage by mercenaries somewhere near the Knights Fort of Knights.
This the Knights Fort of Knights?
One of the will-o-wisps shines back into existence very brightly and phases through the cathedral.
I mean, we could always check out the cathedral first and then come back to this, because this may be like a more one-way ticket type deal until we find a way back.
Yeah,
Whereas the cathedral's just here.
I believe that this is open. Oh, this is well. You know what? I don't think I'm smart enough to know this.
Damn, that's a statement.
No, I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna.
smart enough.
Nope. I don't think Juke is smart enough. I don't think Juke
Jolene
is
is
smart enough.
smart enough.
Okay. Well. One of those things of, hey, I think this door is only open because it's witching hour. And so if we want to go check this out later, we'll have to wait until tomorrow, same time.
Yeah. And this is not the place we're supposed to be, right? This is like
Maybe.
before that.
This is part of the general area of the Knights Fort of Knights. The cathedral is the fort's cathedral.
Right.
So technically, we're not to the fort yet. We're just at the cathedral outside of it.
Yes, but they didn't know exactly where the prince was either.
It was just near it somewhere, right?
Correct.
And supposedly being held by mercenaries.
Correct.
Yeah, so we need to at least look in the place for the guy,
Correct.
and then we go tripping the Fae.
Maybe.
We just poke our head in. Any princes here? No? Okay, cool. Go through the spooky stones.
Hey, don't mind me. Just a redhead Goliath over here. Nothing to worry about.
All right, so you're going to go into the cathedral, is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to go deal with that first.
Can Jelly check for... oh.
No, why do you do this?
I can
John,
check for traps.
you go to the cathedral doors. You go to open them. They swing.
John, oh, they just open? They're just like push open?
They are not locked.
Is it rude to not knock?
No, it's a church. You just walk
it's
in.
a church that's supposed to be welcoming.
Father!
John will stroll in and see if is there any like religious icons that he recognizes.
As you step in, you see that there are what appear to be. What are y'all giggling about?
The creepy organ.
There are what appear to be several well-armed mercenaries in various pews.
Oh shit! I didn't.
Shit.
Well,
Slowly backs out of the room.
Pews? What?
As you slowly back out, you see that there is no reaction from any of them.
What were in the pews?
Heavily armored, like decently armed mercenaries are just like in here.
They are sitting in the pews, but there's no reaction whatsoever as you come in. The place is silent. Your steps echo in this large marble and stone chamber.
One will kind of warily like creep up to one and like, is he breathing? Is he asleep?
I either need a medicine check or you to give me more information about how you're checking this.
Medicine, yeah, medicine. He's familiar with medicine and helping people, so.
Yeah, you put a mirror next to the mouth to see if it fogs up.
It's a 15.
With your 15, you are reaching out to like touch, a little wary, and this mercenary has like basically a beret on that goes over their eyes. You can see that this mercenary is armed with a bow. There's some form of archer. And as you look, you see that they have this sort of rictus grin on their face.
Oh.
And as you touch them, you just feel they're just completely rigid.
They dead?
Oh, so
or are
hard.
they stone?
No, they're hard, man.
In rigor.
He doesn't seem petrified, but is there any indication he's alive?
There's not.
Oh.
And then a will-o'-the-wisp exits the body.
Oh, it came out of the body.
Oh, he dead. He dead.
Oh, his life
s-
is going back to God now. Oh my
You
God.
see that the others are also similarly just stuck in place, almost as if they've been posed.
Uh,
Oh, that's
That's-
extra creepy.
There is a
the
single
music?
closed. Yes, it is silent in here.
Weird.
The only thing you hear
Was the spooky
are the
organ
clops
that
of your
happened out of
own-
nowhere?
the clops of your own feet.
Darlene's high heels on the marble floor.
You see one flickering bit of light that suggests movement from a door back here.
I will send Bird. Go forth, Bird. Go.
The bird flies towards that door, and the door has bars on it over a little window. The bird can't
Just
get through
look.
the door, but
God,
it can
Bird.
see in.
Yeah, look in there, Bird. Tell me what's going on.
There is a large, fancy chair. You believe this to be the priest's office.
Oh.
And in this large, fancy chair, the back of the chair is facing the door. But your bird can see very finely manicured nails on a single hand that appears to be on one of the armrests. And the chair ever so slightly keeps moving back and forth, side to side.
Like it's rocking or just like kind of oscillating?
Just sort of like it's just swiveling ever so slightly. This is some form
Oh.
of swivel chair.
Is the
Hmm.
fingernails a tapping or are they just sitting there?
The hand is relaxed, but
I will
very finely manicured.
summon the bird back. Come back, Bird. I'll give him a rat to eat. Here you go, Bird. Here's a rat for you. See, I'm being better to my familiars. I'm giving them rats.
That is very generous of you. Did you
Where
bring
do I
enough
keep the
rats for the
rats?
whole class?
God dang it. I only have enough rats for the circumstances I planned for originally, which is still a lot of
Wow.
rats.
You didn't
But-
at least bring a spare rat for Jack.
Jack, buddy. The rat didn't come in time. I got you a gift receipt, but in 3 months from now, when the supply chain fixes itself,
There's an error with the rat supply chain because of the sewer
Yeah.
pipes
I get
you
the
had to
good
recently
rats.
get.
These are organic, non-GMO rats.
If only Pearl was here with the pipes of the sewers.
More rats.
Rats on demand.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I'll tell everyone, hey, psst, there's a someone in the room over there.
Is it the prince? Could it be the prince?
There's I saw fingers manicured.
Do the fingers have prints?
How the fuck am I supposed to?
I
You know what,
got
you
it.
them- No, there's nothing to get. We got to move on quick.
Okay. So, these individuals here are dead.
No.
Are we certain that that is not a necromancer in there, or that the prince is not a necromancer?
Well, the prince can be whatever he wants to be. I mean,
Speaking of which, does the job even say that we have to bring him back?
no, we just got to look at him. I assume it is to retrieve him.
Yeah, I'm
Yes, you
assuming
have to
that-
bring the
yeah.
prince back.
Does it specify alive?
Hit back to life?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
then.
pulls out both swords.
Wait,
Fireball.
no.
Crap!
Let's do this.
That escalated quickly.
Leroy!
You must bring the prince back, but it did not specify alive or dead.
So we can just bring some other corpse back and be like, oh man, no dental records in the Middle Ages like we're in right now, huh? Man, that sucks.
What was the ping for over here?
Moving things around.
I don't like the sound of that.
We
But,
could at
okay,
least
okay.
try and find out who's in there, and then if it's not the prince, then
I mean,
we
do
can just be
we
like, okay, sorry for disturbing you.
do we have a picture of
They didn't even
Yeah.
do
give us a
we
description, did they?
that
I don't know. Prince.
the necromancer sound? I was like, was that Sab or was that Blurp again? It was Blurp. No one else heard it but me. Juke is starting to lose her mind.
The insane crazies are in there. Speaking of which,
Excuse me, passing through.
Oh.
And the will-o-the-wisp literally passes through you all.
Oh,
Thanks
Get
for the
it.
heads up.
got to move your
I
giant horse
appreciate it.
butt
Was
out
that
the
in
doorway.
common or was that in Sylvan?
Common.
Oh, okay. I'll be like, the fellow in the other room. Is that the prince we might be seeking?
What are we talking to?
The will of the wisp that
Oh,
went to go
okay.
pass through us?
Okay.
Yes, I do think they'd be better off listening to you. A shame. Zhoo.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, so hey, here we go.
Uh,
I'm smart girl, right? I'm a
Uh-huh.
wizard.
Uh-huh.
I got high intelligence. I'm very smart.
Right?
I think we should take all the weapons off of these corpses.
Yeah?
So when they inevitably wake up and try to kill us,
Uh-huh.
they are just corpses without weapons.
Way ahead of you. Already start grabbing them.
Yes,
we're,
let's
we're
start.
gonna we're gonna pack them up and we're gonna tie them up. And then we're gonna bring
Two
them over
bows.
here.
Two short bows, 3 long swords, 5 daggers, 40 arrows.
Oh man, that's 26 gold for Jolene right there. That's right.
Now
I
you
got
can
the
just
costume.
throw that owl away.
No,
she yeeted
wait,
out the
yeah,
window.
that's an owl. I'm sorry, Gene. What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. What?
No. Z-Ray said something.
I was just saying, I was like, oh, just take all the weapons, just yeet them out the window.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to eat them out the window. That's disrespectful. I tie them up, and I'm carrying them in a small little bundle. And we're just gonna take them with us, and we're gonna leave them somewhere where they can retrieve them. We are not stealing them. We are just
Well, hold on.
Hold on, my dogs. I'll be right
what?
back.
No, hold on. I don't know about this. These are bad guys. These are mercenaries that kidnapped the prince.
Are we certain of
They're
that?
dead.
And they did.
Yeah.
They did.
So I don't know why.
Not to
we
be
can't-
confused with
they
the
don't need
not to be
the-
confused with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 undead that are in the room with you.
Yeah, the random will-o-wisps over here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they're just living their best life. I like the gold one.
So do we check to see who's in the
Yes, let's go.
office?
All right, Sean.
Yeah, just be very careful.
I'm carrying
Clop,
the
clop,
weapons
clop,
to
clop,
bring
clop,
them over
clop.
there.
Clop,
you
clop,
op-
clop.
Do you
I
open the
mean,
door?
You
John's
lightly
not trying
knock.
to be like sneaky. He's still
Knock.
wearing armor. Just very politely, just knock. Just
There is
I am watching those will-o-wisps because it's weirding her out.
no answer or response.
Mhm. Is it locked? He'll like jiggle the hand a little bit.
It gives easily to your touch.
Ooh, sensual. Ooh, that's a nice door.
That door needs some grease or something.
I've got some. It's for the body. It's body grease, but
Okay, I just asked.
hey.
Is there a reason why you guys are like following so closely right now?
yeah.
A little unnerving.
Jolene's also the same. They're like, hey, what are you doing? Oh shit! Oh fuck! All right, well, that guy.
We're like, we don't mind. I'm like, we don't mind if you're curious. We just
As you open the
weirded me
door, you
out a little
see
bit.
there's a figure in very fine silk clothes. A very nicely manicured hand is all that's visible, along with a little bit of gold tresses off the side of this large plush chair. It seems to be very slowly swiveling just a tiny bit.
Julian gives John like a little tap, like, "Go ahead, it's okay, buddy. Go ahead."
John looks around the room and just kind of like just nonchalantly just like walks in. Just like,
It's like thumbing through a book on a shelf, like, "Hey,
it's like, oh yes, these are fine religious tomes. And,
yeah.
oh, what a wonderful mahogany desk. Just kind of
Show-
leans over and looks at the chair.
Did you get that note from corporate? Oh man, I can't trust them,
As
right?"
you lean over and look at the chair swivels towards you. And you see that this is some bizarre facsimile of a person. It's definitely not a dead body. It's definitely not a live body. And it appears to have Jester's face paint painted upon the mannequin-like head.
Okay.
Mhm.
And there is a note on it.
Like placed like pinned to the chest or something.
Exactly.
It's like,
Go ahead,
haha,
John
haha,
will kind
fooled
of.
you. I'm out.
Is it readable or is it like you have to take it off and unfold
You'd
it?
have to
read
take it off and unfold it.
John will reach over and carefully remove it and unfold the note.
It
So
says,
it
"We're
just says,
terribly
"Got him."
sorry. We're terribly sorry, but your prince is in another castle."
Wonderful.
Die.
Oh gosh.
John just looks at the note for a long time, just looks up.
Womp, womp.
Womp womp, indeed.
Yeah, still checking out
Is
these.
this a door here, by the
We
way?
know where the prince is.
Is it through the stones over there with the carnival music?
Yes. You
So
are very insightful.
My wisdom is plus, well, -1.
How
One of the others speaks in a different language. Does anyone know Elvish?
No.
no.
no. Unfortunately not. We're really
have
weird.
anyone that list.
Jolene?
I thought I did.
Check.
You're dumb.
No, I thought I did originally have 4 languages. Yep, just assume I don't.
You're out of practice.
Okay. So you hear Elven, and then one of the others
Like I know what the language
in
is. And be
Sylvan
like,
replies, one of the others in Sylvan replies, "That wouldn't be very polite. After all, they're still mostly alive."
who's still
Mostly.
mostly
And then
alive?
the other one in common goes, "Yes, we can only eat them once they're near death."
What?
And then one of the others in common says, "Tell me, would you mind dying for us?"
At another time, but not today.
I'm
And
sorry.
I just walk through them.
We have
It says-
prior engagements.
And it says, the green one that spoke to you about that says, "Oh, really?"
It's of a time of my choosing, and I walk out.
It's been lovely, and we shall return, but we do have prior engagements.
But once I was like, but once I'm gone, you have at it. And it's just
And as you leave, it says, "Don't worry, I'll make sure that I will."
I bet you will. Because what the hell does Juke care? She's dead. All right,
Get
let's
back out
go.
of here, Scoob.
Wait, I'm inside the little room up here. I'm gonna look if
Yes.
there's stuff to take.
Okay.
Oh my God, one of you stay with her, please.
Oh, it's too late for that.
Oh no. 7 plus 5 for a whatever a 7 plus 5 is 22.
No.
7 plus 5 is a 12.
I was hoping the way I sold it would work, but 7 plus 5.
You discover
That you don't know math.
that all of the wisps are with you now.
Oh hey y'all. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for some shit.
And one of them says something in Elven, and the other one says in Common, I think they left this one as a gift.
We're just outside, like, hey, has anyone seen Jolene?
And you hear,
Gosh,
Oh.
dang it. Come on.
well,
I
Well-
need to know what your AC is.
it's. Wait, let me make sure I got everything set right.
With
It's
Blade
not
Song,
lower than 11, is it?
No, my AC
Okay.
right now would be 17.
All right, one of them goes near you, and you like dodge out of the way just as it like discharges electricity. And I was trying to use some sort of shock attack against you.
Guys, are we really gonna do that? Like right now? Oh my god.
They left you for us.
No, no.
Really?
I
You're
left-
Like
ours
how
now.
it is, she's just fucking slow. Let's go.
I'm not fucking slow. You see my stride?
You
I
can't-
grab you by the
I-
arm and I start
You
dragging you out
can't
of the
take
room.
her back. She's ours now.
I grab her
I
by
don't-
the arm and I go, let's go.
I'm an independent Goliath. I don't take answers. I don't take questions. Shut up. She storms off.
The only spirits she enjoys are the ones she's drinking.
Yeah, Fireball whiskey all day, every day, baby.
As you
Shot
start
getting whiskey.
heading back,
Think about burning down church.
Jeez.
That's not a thing I should say. Oh, retract
And the
that
music
from-
starts up again.
When you say burning down the church, John just looks on in horror.
Okay.
John, that was a bad church. You know that.
One thing I must. The Jack, get back here.
Yeah, do it.
And I don't say her name. I just say, you get back here right now. Number one,
Wow.
we do not say our names.
Why?
Because Fae are
Faye is
weird.
Crazy.
Okay? They are weird. So, nicknames from now on, okay? I think that's
Well-
the only thing I was told about this carnival. Except
Well,
that it's bitchin'
uh,
awesome.
you weren't told that about the carnival. You were just told you
Fae.
don't. You must be careful when dealing with Fae. They are tricky, and they are mischievous, and many of them are wicked. But
Yeah,
there are
you
also
also-
many good Fae. But
Yeah,
you've
don't need
basically
them.
you've basically been cautioned before about any time you're dealing with Fae, be wary of wording.
They're a monkey paw
Hey.
situation.
They are terrific. They beget terror. What's the whole like Terry Pratchett description of the Fae? Okay.
Man.
Oh, I don't
All right,
remember.
so what do we call each other then?
Oh no.
I'll be Spitfire.
I'm never gonna remember that.
Jolene, can you give me an Arcana check?
I can. Can
Or can someone give me a religion check or
I got an Arcana.
some
you,
form
Greg.
of check?
I'm gonna
Well, I
give
have
you a
a-
religion check.
I have
That's a
seven.
I rolled a
12.
12 for
I rolled
Arcana.
a 2. So.
All right, with 12s, when you start talking about names, you remember, and Jean, you recall that it's not that you can't use your names. It's that if a Fae says, "Hi, can you give me your name?" they literally want to steal your name,
Okay. I correct that information then.
and it's about wording. It always comes down to wording. You don't want to accidentally make a pact with a Fae. However, what you know of the carnival is that in general,
It's bitchin' awesome.
there are not too many malicious Fae at the carnival.
They
but
don't
you
tend
should
to get
still be
invited
wary.
back.
Oh no.
So, shall we enter?
Let's go.
Wah!
Wait.
Woohoo!
Like jumping through the
As-
paintings in Mario 64.
Yes.
As you step in, nothing seems to change.
Circle.
The music stopped.
The music stops. And then suddenly,
Dead.
Hey,
What?
dead hole.
before you turn around and you realize that despite the fact that it doesn't seem like you moved or transported or anything, the cathedral's gone.
Good.
And there's just a wall of mist and fog behind you.
Oh no,
And
we went through the
stones-
fog gate in a Dark Souls game.
The stones you're on are now a path. And there's jaunty music playing,
Juke is jiving.
and you find yourselves outside of a river where there's a small bridge in front of it, and there's a large, fancy, well-lit place that has a sign on it that says ticket booth.
Oh no, we're gonna have to spend money. Jolene sweats.
I got ticket. I got ticket. Is
You see
there
that there
a
is-
van by this river?
You see that there is a wrinkled old goblin sitting in the ticket booth. He looks over and he sees you guys, and you see that there are some others hanging around. There's a silver statue of a dancing fairy mounted on the roof of the ticket booth, and it's surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky with shooting stars arcing across it. This old goblin takes out a spyglass. Despite the fact that you're like 10, 15 feet away.
Like extendable like pirate
Yeah.
Extremely
spyglass.
so extremely
Spyglass.
is it extremely
Extends it
nearsighted?
Stares at you, then lowers it and says, "Greetings, fairgoers. Come on up."
I 100% just march on up.
Oh god, I'm looking to see if there's a price for tickets. Oh god,
Your
Well.
soul.
There's always a
good.
price.
it's not money. It's good.
I'm sorry, I left my wallet in my other pockets.
Oh, so you're after
hi.
tickets, are you?
I take out the one that I picked up, or at least I think it was. Is
You had a
this one?
scrap of a ticket.
Yeah, and I'm like, is this a?
He takes one out and goes, "Well, that's somebody's used up ticket.
I see.
Have you ever been here before?"
No, but I've heard stories.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, just a moment. And he looks you over and he goes, what are your names? What brings you here?"
Well, my name's Spitfire, and I'm a dancer. Winks.
He takes
at
out a
other people.
small little journal book and looks at it. Spitfire.
Yeah, because of the hair, it's like a fire.
Okay, well, if you want a ticket, it's going to be 8 silver pieces, or you could make a pact for a ticket. What's your name? Looking at the next of you in line.
8 silver.
That's really breaking the bank there. I mean, I don't know. Oof.
This is a once in a
Or-
lifetime opportunity, and we're going to
Look,
enjoy
maybe-
it. And I slap down the silver.
Wait, what's your name?
Who's he asking?
Juke, because Juke's went to put money down.
Wait,
What's
now
your name?
now I'm confused because Jolene over here decided to give a nickname, and now I'm confuzzled.
You don't have to pay the silver either, but I do need to know what your names are.
My name is Jeff.
This isn't. We can tell that this isn't malicious,
My
right?
name is Jeff.
Doesn't appear to be.
Yeah, this is my really good friend Jeff.
Would
the
you
Centaur.
like me to explain how the tickets work, by the way?
Please.
Please.
Each ticket is good for 8 attractions. If you want to do more than 8 of our attractions, you'll have to buy an extra ticket. After the 8th punch of your ticket, it will become a worthless keepsake. You can pin it to your dream board or to your cork board, Or you can just let it rot in a pocket somewhere until it goes through the wash and it's gone.
So it's a silver ride.
Effectively, but what's your name?
I just gonna go ahead and say it. Juke.
Okay, Juke. Is there
Juke?
is there an apostrophe in that?
Nope.
Why? Am I in the book?
Yes, it says Juke, Jolene, Jean, and Jack, as well as
Does it say who made the reservation?
Jenny.
Jenny, the girl I knew from 7th grade that bullied me.
It also
I can finally
says
get closure.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misread that. It says Jelly. No, it says Jenny. I misread my misreading.
Zeb, why do you do this? DM's gaslighting us again.
So, actually, these are for you then. And he reaches under and he takes out a box. This fancy wooden box has a silver clasp and is monogrammed with NM on it.
NM.
And he takes out...
Like normal mode?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not what it stands for.
No, but that was apparently where my brain went first with NM.
And he takes out a pristine ticket for each of you.
Oh.
And he goes to take out a 5th ticket, and then sort of like looks confused for a moment, and after he had already reached out to hand it to an empty space to Juke's left, and sort of looked confused and just puts the ticket back in the box.
That happens all the time with us when you don't feel bad about it.
And he goes, if you want an extra ticket and you can't afford the extra silver pieces, you could make a pact. These are one-night only pacts.
What are the benefits of said pact?
Well, they're usually merry little bits of mirthfulness, and they'll help improve the mood of the carnival.
Party favors? Oh.
Who's the pact made with?
Them.
With me, with the carnival itself, effectively. I just act as the agent. Oh, I forgot to let you know what my name is. My name is Nicholas Midnight.
NM.
Isn't it always night at the Witchlight Carnival?
The sun's just setting, as you can see, actually. No, we are going to have a delightful evening of 8 hours of things. Soon they will be starting everything, and you'll be able to get your welcome gifts. Oh, I forgot. You'll have to have these with you at all times. And he hops down from his stool, goes in the back of the ticket booth, and comes back out, and he looks at Juke and goes, "What are you, about an extra medium?"
Wait, who's he talking to?
Juke.
Oh.
What are you, about an extra medium?
Yeah, that's about right.
Perfect. And he hands you a properly sized pair of fake butterfly wings.
It's a
And
glamour.
he does the same to Jolene, Jean, and Jack. And says, you're going to, while you're at the carnival, you have to wear your wings, or at least carry them around visibly with you.
All right.
Jean is a pretty fairy
I was
princess.
hold on. Will this make me fly, or is it just decoration?
No, but if you're amenable and nice enough to some of the Witchlight hands, then perhaps they will make you fly. Just a little sprinkle of pixie dust.
Wonderful. And I put them
sky
on. I was like, and I put them on because it's like, sweet.
They're basically, they've got like elastic straps you just put over your arms.
Reminds me of my cheer days.
So would
I
any
know,
of you like
that's
to make a
different.
pact for an extra ticket?
No.
Not really.
John kind of looks between the others. I mean, it's the Witchlight Carnival. They wouldn't
Look how much fun this one's having. And he points to somebody else who's in there who's a gnome who is wearing their wings. And they walk up to somebody and you see them being, they tap them and go, excuse me, I just needed to ask. And as the Witchlight hand turns to them and looks at them, as soon as they turn and look, the gnome goes, if you know how much I love unicorns, I just want you to understand that unicorns are the best thing in existence. They're amazing. They're beautiful, majestic. And if we just slapped wings on them, they would be even better. And the Witchlight hand goes, yes, of course. Now, what was your question? And the Nicholas just giggles. Yes,
Are you
their
able to
pact was that
return to the ticket booth?
Their pact was they must declare their love for unicorns at every opportunity.
You just watch whatever color is remaining in John's face just drain out of it.
It would only last for the next 8 hours, though.
1,000-yard stare.
What?
Can the pact not be that?
Sorry, just a moment. He reaches down and he takes out an ear horn and sticks it in one of his ears. Can you say that again?
Are there other pacts than declaring love for unicorns? Because we've had some bad experiences with the horned equines.
Well, yes, there's several other ones.
Okay.
You would have to discuss in great detail.
I'd say pick one that you think fits.
Now, keep in mind, if you don't abide by your pact, you'll lose your extra ticket.
Why do you want an extra ticket?
It'll transform into a bat and fly away.
If John's doing it, I'm gonna do it.
It's the carnival.
Come on.
Jean will be like, all right, you know what? Sure.
All right, roll me a 1d8.
Oh,
One
Lord.
drop of LSD.
Rip
You
in
do the same,
peace.
Jolene.
It's an
1d8.
8, you said?
Yes.
6.
Well, while you guys
All
ride
right.
your extra rides, I'm going to
So,
not enjoy
hang on.
treats.
D8?
Oh,
Is there
I
a
think
D8?
this will be right up your alley. Every time you run into a tree on the premises, you must greet it with the greatest of reverence.
Wonderful. I look very much forward
and for
to
you,
this.
your pact is that you must perform a short dance whenever you hear someone say your name.
Oh, isn't
Good
that
thing.
fitting, Miss Dancer?
That is very good for me. No one here knows my name. It's Joe.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well,
Do you need to know the rules of the carnival?
Yes.
sure.
Well, good news. There are no rules.
Excellent.
Other than that you must have
Right.
your ticket and your butterfly wings on hand at all times.
Dope.
Also, if you
out
see
of-
anyone meddling about with the carnival, let the Witchlight hands know about it. Or, if you feel so inclined, you may try and take matters into your own hands as long as you're not too disruptive. Now, do you need an explanation of the various... And then you hear this, "Boah," and he goes, "Oh, they're about to start the prize giveaway. You'd better hustle inside. Go, go, go."
But I wanted
I
to
love a
know
prize.
who made
Hands-
the reservation.
Go, prize.
Oh, it says...
We gotta
It
go.
says an anonymous benefactor. But here, take these, and he hands each of you like a little Disney World style map.
Perfect.
That is exactly
jeez.
what you're seeing on here. It says,
I want to go to
"We're going to
Epcot.
announce the welcome gifts.
Where's
Hurry
that?
in.
Where's that?
You'll need to go to the big top."
Let's go.
Jolene is looking at her map.
As you get in front of the big top,
Yes.
as you get in front of the big top, you see that there are a pair of one well-to-do looking gentleman in a top hat, fancy clothes, a vest, checking out a pocket watch for a moment, walking with a cane. He has rings on most of his fingers like Yoshi P. And next to him is a garishly colored person who looks to be dressed like a jester, carrying a staff with a delightful butterfly look to it. As you get near the big tent, they say, you see a lot of other crowd members come up. There's several dozen others here. And they say, welcome, welcome, one and all. Yes, bring your joyous mirth to our great carnival. We are here to entertain, to delight, to enrapture the minds. The more well-to-do gentleman looks to you and says, we will begin, of course, by offering you welcome gifts. As you come up, you will reach a hand into my colleague's large sack of mysteries and see what you will draw forth.
It could even be a hat.
It could be another sack of mysteries.
Unfortunately, no. I do not have any hats in my sack of mysteries. But I have wonderful things for all. Come up, come up, come up. One at a time
Jelly-
now.
Jillian, go.
Jillian,
Over
go.
people. Sorry, excuse me, I'm big, out of the way.
Come quickly. Just a moment. And as you reach into the sack, Jillian, are you the first?
Oh, she's the first. She's all
You
like,
grab something, and it feels like a tree branch.
mm,
And you start to pull, and suddenly you pull a 15-foot tall treant sapling out of this bag.
ah,
And he goes, and the jester-looking fellow goes, and I'll hand it off to my colleague for your welcome gifts. Enjoy your evening, and with a flash of smoke, the well-to-do gentleman and the jester vanish.
What?
And this
I just-
tree is here.
I just got a tree.
This large tree is here, and he says, welcome to the carnival.
I clap.
John, there's a tree in front of you.
I'd say Jean was going after Jolene, and Jean doffs an imaginary hat and sweeps into a gracious bow and says, oh, it is our greatest pleasure to join the carnival this night. Thank you. Thank you.
The tree bows, and you see a red squirrel clamber down out of the branches and reaches down, and the squirrel goes, all right, now back up, get in line, everybody, get in line, come on, I need you in line, real quick.
I get in line.
The squirrel is wearing a backpack,
Aw.
and the squirrel walks to each person in line and hands you a dandelion and says, now look, listen up, just hold the dandelion for right now. I need you to hold the dandelion right now. It's going to be very important in just a minute, but you got to hold it right now, okay? The dandelion's very important. I need you to hold it right now.
I'm going to hold it like it's a Roman candle.
All right. Everybody got their dandelions? Is that good?
Yes. Good.
All right. Perfect. So here's what's going to happen. As I join my colleague, Northwind, here,
Is Northwind
we're going to get
the tree?
started. And he points to the tree, and the tree shakes a bit, and you see gold ribbons and garlands shake down out of the branches and hang down.
Gold.
And you start to see clouds form over the tree. And he says, now what you're going to want to do right now, take those dandelions in your hand, bring them up to your mouth, and I want you to make a wish and blow the dandelion seeds into the air.
Oh, I thought it was the flower.
So
No,
I
it's
want
the dandelion fluff.
It's the fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want each of you to write down a secret wish. And I want you to DM them to me on Discord.
A secret wish.
Oh.
A secret wish. This is a secret wish you are making as you blow on the dandelion. And the squirrel little carnival barker bouncing back and forth is like, all right, now listen up. Once you get your wish, and you blow your dandelion seeds, we're all gonna blow. You know what you're doing? All right. Now,
I already blew.
who's ready for your welcome gifts?
Welcome.
Raise my hand.
I can't hear you. Who's ready for the welcome gift?
Yeah, we all cheer.
Yeah.
Welcome gifts. Welcome gifts.
Welcome.
Northwind, do you think they're ready? Yeah, I think they're ready, boss.
I thought the dandelion was the gift.
Nah, this is your gift, so you might as well catch as many as you can. Northwind, hit it! And the tree shakes, and these clouds explode out, and golden spinning sycamore helicopter seeds start fluttering all over. Everyone around you shoving, pushing, trying to catch these things as they fall. And the squirrel is just amping everybody up, like, oh, you almost got it! Come on! If they touch the ground, they're gone! You gotta get them before they hit the ground!
Oh my God.
I need dexterity checks from whoever wants to try to catch one.
Dexterity checks. That's a plus
Jean-
Correct.
2.
Yeah,
Jean will
one
go for
chance.
one. Jean will go for one.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That's an 8.
a 5.
Are you gonna
8
stick with
also.
those?
I've got inspiration. I'll reroll.
Can
I have a
I
14.
acrobatics instead?
No. No, it's a specifically dexterity check.
Yeah.
18.
I don't. Oh, can I? How do I re-roll? Use inspiration?
Correct. Or you could use bardic inspiration.
I don't think bardic inspiration is gonna make it a complete roll, is it?
No, but it would add to it.
Can I guide
So
you?
I've got one success from John after a reroll.
I'm using my inspiration after this. I just missed the flippin' tray.
All right, Jolene, I didn't hear
And
your
I
number.
rolled a 19
17.
plus 2,
Okay.
21.
Jack, are you gonna reroll?
Oh, I can.
Come on, Jack. Be cool like us.
No.
All right.
Catch the rainbow.
I got 8 again.
Would anyone like to somehow help Jack?
Bardic inspiration.
I can't. Guidance.
Roll a d6.
Where the heck is my
5.
bardic inspiration button?
All right. With that, you have all passed the DC 10 check. Please, each of you, roll a d8
Is there a
to see
D8?
what you get.
Did you just ask if there's a D8?
Yeah, there's not a D8, right?
Yes, there is.
How do you not know what a d8 is?
What?
It looks like a pyramid on top of an.
Oh,
it's like a pyramid
saw
flipped
the-
over.
No, I saw the 6 and thought it was a 9 because I'm stupid.
All right.
5?
3.
I have a 2.
7.
Please make sure you post them into the chat. Okay, so
Oh.
John and Jolene get the same gift. John and Jolene, you gain the following personality trait until dawn, which
No,
is
wait,
I am.
who and who?
John and Jolene gain the following personality trait until dawn. I am easily amused. Any conflicting character traits are suppressed during this time.
So I'm
Wonderful.
easily amused, and I gotta dance when someone says my name. All right.
Yes. Juke, your seed instantly transforms into a glittering gold dragon coin.
Oh,
And Jack, yours transforms into 3 glittering gold dragon coins.
Ooh.
Nice.
what?
I'd be
Man,
upset
I
if I
got-
wasn't having
I
such
got
a...
gypped.
No, we're
No,
having
no.
a good time though. That's all that matters, man.
The Treant says, "Thank you for joining us for your welcome gifts. Please enjoy the rides. If you do not have a map, let us know where you would wish to go. I must return to my station now."
Thank you, Tree Man.
And we have altered
Oh my
the
gosh.
mood.
It moved.
We have altered the mood of the carnival.
It's moved.
Did something change?
It went from here to here. Look
We
at
are
the
still
bottom right corner.
Oh, I
We
see.
are
I see.
still in hour 1.
Oh.
Oh, there's a time
So-
thing in the top left. That's an actual like tracking of the
Yeah.
events.
Oh, I
That is
didn't see that.
correct.
Oh,
And there's
I
a
didn't-
mood tracker in the bottom right.
interesting. I didn't realize there was like an active. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god.
So with that, we're going to take our break for about 5
Oh.
or 10 minutes, and then we will return.
I love that this is the music. You guys are gonna get to have a break too. Enjoy. The random blurp.
I can
Gateway over here talking about funnel cake. I'm like, funnel cake. I want funnel cake now. Also, I love that this is like perfect. Get some popcorn music. Go get some popcorn, guys. Get yourself a snack. Let's go to the lobby.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh,
We are done with our break.
Yes.
And let's see where our party wishes to go. Currently, they are standing outside on the fairgrounds near the Big Top and the Calliope.
There's a mystery mine. Maybe I can get like a sluice bucket thing and like get an emerald or a piece of amethyst.
The Ruby and Gem mine thing. It looks like a
Yeah.
cart, like a mine cart ride instead of like a.
It kind of does. You're right.
So the Calliope is a moving cart, and you see that there is a monkey
What?
on this cart, and there's a piano built into this cart, and the monkey is turning the piano roll, and it's playing this jaunty tune.
Jolene sees that, and then it
And
just
as you look at
pure
the
silence.
monkey, it's wearing a cloak covered with buttons. I mean,
Like collector's buttons, or
Like-
are we talking like buttons, like the
like
ones you
buttons
sew
off of
on?
people's clothes, but they're all different. Just like
like a murderer
dozens and
would
dozens
have.
of buttons all over this cloak. And as the music is going into the air from these rows of golden whistles, a goblin dressed as a ladybug walks up to you and is rattling a tin cup. And the monkey, you expect that the goblin might say something to you. But no, it's the monkey who starts talking and says, "Spare a button, if you please. I'll sew it next to all of these. I offer nothing in its place besides the smile upon my face."
I'm looking between the two of them,
The goblin,
like not sure who I should be looking at. This
the
entire
goblin
time.
holds up the cup, and you see there's a couple of extra buttons in the cup.
May we give them a button from your tin?
No, I think we gotta get
I-
inside.
we put the button in the tin, right?
The goblin dances around you and says, "No, the button must be one of yours if you wish to be adored."
Upon seeing this, Jolene just folds in half and quiet laughter. Like it's just like when you laugh so hard, nothing comes out.
Oh no!
She
Can't
just folds.
breathe.
This is
Spare
so
a
amusing to
button.
her.
"Spare a button, if you please. I'll sew it next to all of these. I offer nothing in its place but the smile upon my face."
Jean is already like looking over, like, hold on.
My clothing
like,
has
looking
no
over.
buttons.
I'm
I probably have a
sure
button.
some of your clothing has a button somewhere.
Yeah, I got a button. I'll take a
Jean
button
is
out.
already like prying off a button from his like cloak or something.
Okay.
So,
Here, a button.
so Jean, Jolene, and Juke are giving a button. Is that correct?
This is so funny, dude. You gotta.
He's wearing a little suit with buttons on it.
Jack, do you wish to also donate a button?
I think so.
Okay. And it looks like Jenny. Yeah. Okay.
Don't you start getting this meta bullshit?
Okay. So that's buttons from the whole party. 5 buttons tinkle into the cup.
Tinkle. Oh wow. Watch out, Twitch.
And the goblin runs over and takes the buttons over to the monkey and says, "Here you go, Ernest." And Ernest says, "Thanks, doll."
His name is
Ernest.
Ernest.
That's adorable. Are you okay?
The goblin comes back over and goes, "My name is Marigold. Would you like any assistance with trying to find anything in the park? Have you been explained all the mini games we have?"
No.
No,
Minigames?
please. Tell us.
"Oh, well, there's lots of games you can possibly play. Each of the major attractions that cost a ticket punch has something to do, but if you're talking about specifically the games that can get you a prize, then we're talking about the Almirage Ring Toss, the Catch the
Ooh.
Dragon by the Tail, the Gnome Poetry Contest, goblin wrestling, guess the number of feathers, and outstare the Cyclops.
Oh,
Ooh,
these are all good, guys.
those do sound fun.
I want to wrestle a goblin.
I thought you were gonna say I want to outstare the Cyclops.
I want to do that. Yeah.
No, I want to fight like 1,000 goblins at once.
She gestures and says, well, if you want to go see some of the mini games, you'll need to head like you're heading over to the Silver Song Lake and the Gondola Swans. But don't go all the way. It'll be on the right.
Thank you.
Da, 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 da. What happened to snail racing?
That'll still be there.
Snail racing? Snail racing is one of our grandest things. It's a highly competitive, fast-paced sport. Always draws a crowd. Are you going to... You can always observe the snail racing, but if you want to participate as a snail jockey, it's going to cost you one of your ticket punches.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
I
we
will
can
watch.
ride a snail.
I will watch. I am not getting on a snail.
Yes, we have Shelly Moo, Nimblefoot, High Road, Quickly, Flower Flash, Wizzy, Breakneck, and Queen's Majesty on the docket
Queen's
today.
Queen's Majesty. Oh my god.
Breakneck.
It's one of our most popular attractions.
Jolene, are you gonna be okay?
It's so damn funny.
Your
Jolene's
traits are
very
easily
easily
amused, not just like
Hey,
painfully like in
are you dancing?
stitches.
No one said my name.
I said your name.
In character? You gotta tell me.
I said, hey, Jolene, are you gonna be okay? Because you were making weird noises.
Wheezing.
She
You're
does
making-
the. I honestly don't. She does the Fortnite dances. I guess I don't know.
Did you? Oh, that's
God.
delightful. Did you want to know about any of the other attractions as to what they might be?
I'm doing the Millie Wop.
Absolutely. Tell us
What
more.
are you interested in?
It's the Hall of Illusions, Happy Illusions.
Oh, the Hall of Illusions is a delightful mirror maze. You'll get to see all sorts of wild and crazy things in there. Most people usually see themselves either older or younger.
Pass.
Oh no.
I want to see
Mm.
that.
What about the
Anything
Bubble Pop
else?
teapot?
Ah, the Bubble Pop Teapot is one of the greatest ways to see the carnival. You'll head in, and then you will float off in one of the bubbles. Look up there! And she points up, and you see that there is, in fact,
Oh no.
there is, in fact, a gnome inside of a bubble
I'm
who
gone.
seems to be, like, controlling it by, like, rolling it from
Wait,
the
it's this
inside
way.
as it's floating over the carnival.
but what do they pop?
You'll just float back down.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Magic Stone. No, I'm not. I'm kidding.
Anything else?
Ooh, he's looking at the.
Oh,
There's an
yeah,
what
eating
those
about,
contest at the feasting orchard.
what about
Ooh.
the staff area? That sounds exotic.
Oh, staff only. I'm sorry.
Staff like a staff, like a.
No, it's for those of us who work here. All 100 and... Oh, I always forget. I believe it's 142 Witchlight hands in addition to those of us who are our, main attraction and event stall runners.
I thought that you had the exact number of hands at one time.
Oh, there's always 142 of them.
Huh.
What about the dragonfly rides?
Oh, the dragonfly rides! One of the area's favorites. Everyone loves the dragonfly rides. What you will do at the dragonfly rides, it will cost 1 ticket punch, and you will be allowed to soar in a lazy figure 8 around the carnival's thoroughfare 20 feet off the ground. Very exciting. Very exciting.
Oh, a lazy river.
Oh no, we have that. That's the gondola swans. It takes you all the way around the entire carnival, It takes about an hour, but you'll get to see all of the sights.
Oh, and what is this place called Lost Property? It looks quite.
Oh,
tantalizing.
well, that's where lost little children usually end up at, until their parents come to
My.
pick them up.
Oh, so Jean, don't tarry now.
As I was mentioning, at the feasting orchard, they have a cake eating contest.
Oh my! Is
I
it
could do that.
buttercream? Yeah, it is.
A
Jack
berry
cream?
custard.
Ooh.
I've already walked out to the teapot.
All right.
So say, now, what is the mystery mine?
Oh, the mystery mine.
Shoot.
The mystery mine is another ride. We have a dwarf over there. He constructed it, and you can choose whether or not to go and gaze into the all-seeing eye before entering. But otherwise, you will enter some mine carts and be on a merry little delightful ride as you go through.
Well, that does sound quite merry.
Very, very great for those thrill seekers in the group.
Ooh, I do
Ooh.
love a thrill or two.
Oh, it seems one of your friends has already gone off. They clearly know what they want to do.
Well, I believe 2 of them have left, right?
Oh, Jack, did you wander off?
No.
Oh no, she's still here listening.
Yeah, there's 1 person missing. There's 5 of us, but
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Juke's not there. She
yeah,
gone.
Drew's not here. There's supposed to be 5
Do we
of
just
us.
see Juke just floating around in a giant bubble?
Juke is heading over there. We can quickly cut to Juke if you guys are not going to follow.
We can. I mean, you don't supposed to party at the mouth of the dungeon. I mean, let's be real.
Okay. So you want to all go to the bubble pop teapot?
Bubbles.
Sure.
So,
But you get to
You're-
see everything, right?
yeah, Juke, you're the first to see there. There's a 20-foot tall teapot resting on a wooden platform. Its painted surface whirls with moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. A large door at the base of the teapot allows entry to the interior. You notice someone go in, and then a moment later emerge inside of a bubble at the spout that detaches and then starts to lazily float around the carnival.
Oh lord, can I fit through the spout?
You notice that there are 7 goblins sitting around the platform, and they are sipping tea from mismatched porcelain cups. As you
Nice.
walk up, a goblin looks over and goes, "Hey there! Love the wings. How do you like mine?" And his are bright neon yellow.
Oh, they are lovely.
And you see that he has a... He does not have a
Positively
belt.
electric.
Instead, he has a string of teaspoons for a belt. You see that the other
That's
goblins are
amazing.
just chatting with each other as they're
I
drinking
like your
tea.
belt.
And Shaka-Wise, who is this goblin, points at a sign on his table, and it says, "The word that you intend to say, try saying it a different way."
What?
And he says, "Are you here to ride? Inside of the toil and trouble?
Nay.
Would you like
It's a
to
horse.
climb inside the gnarly tree knot?
What now?
It will take one. It will take one punch of your bramble thicket."
Oh, you can't say what you're saying, but you gotta say what
Okay,
you mean when you're
okay.
saying it.
Okay, I see what he's doing.
Ah.
Do you want to ride?
He points at the sign.
Very
Looking at Juke.
Yeah. there you go.
I'm ready to roll. I guess.
You gotta say it without saying it.
Yes, I'm ready to roll is not the same as I want to ride this ride,
No, it's
but
the
it
same
means
thing.
the same. I don't understand.
You have to say a word that sounds like the word, but it's not. When he said it requires a punch of your bramble thicket, he meant it required a punch of your ticket.
It's a bramble. It's a thicket.
So
Well,
I'd
take
like
a punch
to
of your bramble
hide.
thicket, you'll climb inside the gnarly tree knot and head out in the toil and trouble.
We wish to toil and trouble, good
Climb
sir.
inside the gnarly tree knot, which translates to teapot.
Yeah. You,
Can they fit horse? Point to horse.
We can fit your kind as a matter of course.
A horse is a horse. You're right.
I'm normally very witty, but it's just not happening right now.
Well, when you're constrained, the improv muscles got to flex extra
It's
hard.
just
You're like, yes, I shall stubble up within the bubble and thus float merrily.
Okay, do you want a hint?
Merrily.
It's just
Can I just roll a
rhyme,
dice?
rhyme,
Bruh.
ride.
It's
instead of
rhyming
ride.
like Cockney.
Yeah, I noticed, and I was like, I'm basically reading the subtitles of the Austin Powers sketch where they were talking in Cockney. Yes,
English,
Like-
English.
English. Yes.
Sat on a turtle.
You'll step on into the gnarly tree knot, then you'll climb up the apples and pears, and that will take you to the toil and trouble.
Verily,
Okay.
good sir.
Yes.
See?
The toil and trouble. Verily, the
Oi.
toil and trouble. And I
Anyway,
Wait.
hand my
Wait.
ticket.
show out all of your bramble thickets so I can take them to lunch.
So you can give
Oh.
them a punch.
Give them a punch. Yeah.
Is this
hand
is
out
this
punch.
triggering you right now, Jack?
Yes.
Okay,
Living in
So-
Scotland for too long.
so each of you, I assume, give the ticket over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got 2 tickets.
2 tickets.
This is all very amusing, by the way.
All right. So he goes ahead and he punches your tickets for you. Does anyone? I understand that it's difficult to come up with this off the top of your head. Does anyone want to use a dice roll to try and engage in the same type of talk?
Yes, with a performance check.
Okay.
Because that is something I'm good at. And then I'm going to roll like a 4. Hey, I rolled a 4 plus 7, so 11.
It's pretty terrible.
That's very terrible for me.
So for the people with 2 tickets, they'd have 15 uses left.
Yeah, me and Jean are gonna run the town red tonight, y'all. I'm gonna create
So
a clone.
Juke, you say, "I love the gloving part on your lovely free shot," and the goblin looks confused for a moment, and then sort of smiles as he realizes that you're making an effort.
Oh no, I messed it all up, didn't I?
And he chuckles and he goes under the table that he's been drinking his tea at, and he takes out a pouch of tea and hands it to you.
Uh-oh. Don't drink that tea.
Yes.
Rip.
And he says, "All you'll need to do is scatter at the sound,
Translation
then it will-
lost.
then it will help you. Then it will help to keep you correct from weevils and wood."
Oh, you gotta be careful with the wood. I know this.
So, out of character, you now have a pouch of scatterleaf tea. As an action, you can scatter these tea leaves on the ground in a 5-foot radius circle, and it duplicates the effect of a protection from evil and good spell that lasts for 10 minutes. To gain the spell's protection, and you must stand in the circle of tea leaves. In addition, a cup of hot, delicious tea magically appears in your hands.
What
Is
if
it
you
powder
freebase it?
leaf tea?
Yes, scatterleaf tea. So you have 1 pouch of scatterleaf tea. So, as you head up into the teapot and climb through, you see where the bubbles are coming out, and there is a goblin inside gesturing you to step through the bubble.
Blunk.
Boop,
Bloop, bloop,
boop, boop.
bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm a big girl. I need a lot of
You're
bubbles.
muted, Seb.
As each of you get into your bubble starts to float. It's like being in a giant hamster ball. And you can look around. And at the moment, they're just floating on the wind. If you would like to try and control your bubble, you can make an acrobatics check.
Did you just start singing a song from Hamilton?
No. I'm gonna look around with the dice roll. That's what I was saying.
Hmm.
Oh, that was
At
almost good.
how lucky you are to be alive right now.
11
8 plus-
again.
I got 8 plus 6, so it's
11 is enough.
like 17.
That is enough.
Oh yeah, 8 plus. Yep, that's yep. No, it's 13.
That is enough.
John's,
16.
That is
John's
enough.
gonna give it a go. Wait, what check is it again? Did I...
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Very dexterous for a big girl.
And
That is enough. That is
Okay.
that is the DC. So you guys are able to use your bubbles to go wherever you want for 1 minute.
Oh shit! Ah!
I'm just imagining like the Mario like underwater theme as we're just floating around.
And it turns into the Sonic underwater theme that gives everyone
Oh, no.
anxiety. Like no.
Jean
Yeah,
is gonna be floating around for a while, and then he's gonna see. Actually, hold on, let me roll something real quick. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Jean is gonna see Jack's bubble, and is gonna deliberately like try and aim for it.
Okay.
No.
To just like almost like bumper cars, just like boing.
Yes. So if you hit bubbles, they just bounce. You realize that you can purposely pop your bubble at any point if you want to go to a certain spot.
Ah, gotcha.
Did the music get extremely loud?
It got different.
Well, I know
it
it got different,
changed.
but
It's a little
It's
It's
louder.
just a louder song.
It's just
I
a
turned it
little
down a
louder.
bit.
Jean wants to kind of float over Silver Song Lake and see what's going on down there.
So at Silver Song Lake.
that's
you
way
can
up
see-
there. That's not down there. Well, I mean, I guess you're up above the air, so yeah, I guess it's up there.
You can see that there is a massive giant bowl near the center of this lake. And that there is a mermaid inside of this bowl who is singing.
Jungo.
Night, Jungle.
And as the mermaid sings, you can see the lake water making sculptures around her.
Which
But it's hard to really tell what's going on.
Strange woman lying in ponds. Interesting. Okay. Noted for later.
Okay.
You just kind of start rolling over, fly with the carousel.
Alien, as you're near the big top, you can see into the staff area that there's this tangled wall of thorns surrounding a cluster of wagons lit by lanterns.
oh, towards the staff area you said.
Yes.
But that
I was looking to see what's going on with the Pixie Kingdom and the snail racing.
You notice that there are several wagons back here. One is decorated similarly to the jester that you met earlier. Another is decorated similarly to the style of the well-to-do gentleman. And one of those wagons is a giant fishbowl.
so it's like the purveyors of the camp or whatever.
Yes.
It's the transporter, like the trailer for the mermaid, isn't it?
Yes. Juke, what did you say you were looking at?
I was looking at Pixie Kingdom and snail racing.
At snail racing, you hear the roar of the crowd as they are
Those
just
are big
going
stands.
crazy. Like the stands are full. And you see that there are people wearing their butterfly wings on top of these enormous 15 or 20 foot tall snails. And they are
Big snails.
moving. They are flying.
Oh, they're zooming.
These snails are going more than 80 feet around.
Holy
shit.
crap.
Man, I can't go that quick.
And you can see that some of those who are jockeying on them are making them go even faster.
Oh,
The
shit.
snails are on nitro.
As you
Brought
float
to you by
over the
Ford Nitro.
As you float over the Pixie Kingdom, you see that everything is tiny inside of there. You see that there's this tiny set of wagons, and there's a tiny Ferris wheel, and you see that as one person is entering and talking to some tiny pixies, they sprinkle dust on this carnival goer, and then suddenly they have shrunk to the same size as the pixies. You see that the giant Ferris wheel for pixies is being powered by a hamster.
Aw.
Oh my god.
One hamster.
Yes, one hamster.
One strong ham.
It's Hamtaro time.
Yep. Sunflower
thought
crimp
when
crimp
we-
Hamtaro.
I thought when we work together, it's much better. And he's just
You
doing
can
it
also see
himself.
that some of them appear to be playing hide and seek in Pixie Kingdom. Is there anything else anyone would like to see?
Well, I'm gonna look at the lost property.
Okay.
Does it look like I can get in there?
As you hover over lost property, you see that there is a massive, bigger than juke-sized, midnight black. Now that you get a little closer look, you see it's actually a midnight blue fur.
Oh,
This giant feline creature that has 6 legs and a pair of tentacles extending from its shoulders.
oh.
What?
And it is wearing fake butterfly wings.
Mm.
You also see hanging from its collar a wooden keg, and it is roughhousing with 2 young boys. One of the boys is filling up a cup from the keg around its neck, and the other is hanging off of its back.
Off of the kid's back or off of the
No,
back of the
monster.
giant?
Off of the back of the giant displacer beast.
Okay.
I'll just give him a little finger wave as I pass by.
Hi. And sort of looks up briefly, and then realizes you're clearly not these children's parent. And then goes back to paying attention to them.
Does that mean he thinks I'm
Mhm.
young? Oh my goodness, thank you. Confidence boost.
Is
One
Jolene
second.
is Jolene the kind of person that still gets excited about getting carded when they go to like order alcohol?
Yeah, fucking 9 foot tall. She's just like, yeah. Actually, I'm 21 and a half now. Wow. Guys, it's okay. Actually, in D&D land, I don't think there is a carding. You just drink if you can afford
I
it.
just went and showed Tay the picture of the displacer beast, and she just about died.
There's a picture.
It's
Oh,
so
from the
cute.
A second. I'll bring it onto the map.
So cute.
Well, he's gonna have to die, so.
No.
Hey, I'm
What?
not used to it.
Look at it.
Oh my god.
Look at it.
Do you see how
There's a-
it's got its butterfly wings attached to the tentacles?
That's adorable.
And he's
You
gonna
can't
eat those
tell me
kids.
that's not adorable.
I mean, that's how he
That's-
lures the kids in to eat them.
Wow.
That's adorable.
I want to take that
Yeah.
cat home with me.
You can tell he's seen
No!
some shit.
I
'cause
can't.
He has those
I know
claw
I
marks
can't.
over his eyes. This dude's seen some shit, man.
That just living his
Protecting the
best life.
kids.
Gotta have a beer with this guy later.
Is there anything else that some of you are looking at that you would like to see?
No, I think I'm good.
I know I'm good.
Here is the treant and the squirrel you met earlier, by the way.
Aw.
And I just grabbed him raw out of that dude's sack earlier.
Yeah.
Wow. Weird.
Jolene, as you're floating near the carousel, you see one other person that instantly jumps out to you.
Is it the prince?
Clark Kent.
No.
Oh. Oh. Hello.
It's a horse fairy lady. I'm gonna have to holler at her, I believe.
This is the person who
Hey, yo.
is running the carousel.
I'll give her a up nod.
He doesn't
Oh, God.
notice you because you're up in your bubble.
What? I've not noticed. I'm giant. Oh my god.
You're in a bubble.
You're
You're
in
up
a
in the
bubble,
air.
way
She's
up in the
paying
air.
attention to the ride she's in charge of.
Being
She's
irresponsible.
She needs to derelict
Damn.
with her duty all of a sudden. Come on, girl.
All right. Do you guys have a good idea of what you would like to go and experience next?
Yes.
Is it snail racing?
It's absolutely snail racing.
I'll meet up. Snail.
I think we've got time for some snail racing.
Yeah.
I will.
Yes.
I
We have
will
to
not be
finish next
racing.
week.
I will be watching.
Are you sure?
Well, you can't win if you don't race.
As your bubbles pop, you gently float down to the ground as you enter the snail racing area. The grandstands next to the race course are filled with cheering fairgoers, ringing bells, swinging rattles, waving flags. On the starting line, 8 giant snails are having their shells scrubbed by pixies. Above the circular course, a wooden gantry hangs from the branches of a central tree, where 2 goblins are officiating the proceedings. Looks like we're gonna have a great race here today, folks. That it does, Bob. It looks like we've got a lot of great
No.
competitors here at the fair.
Did you just put holy moly into snail racing?
4.
Yes.
Four.
No, that's just an
Yes, it looks like the pink
Well,
team
frick.
with...
Now I have to race so you can say
yes.
4.
Yes, you do.
Yes, it looks like the pink team is getting Shelly Moo all shined up and polished, while the blue team is working on Nimblefoot's Goo Trail.
Goo trail.
Yeah, that's right. It looks like Purple and High Road are getting ready to go, and wow, the eye stalks on Quickleaf are just quivering in anticipation.
Oh. That's how you can tell it's a winner. The quiver.
That's right, but let's not forget about Flower Flash on the yellow team and Wizzy on the orange team. And who could possibly forget Queen's Majesty wearing the black, champion of our past 4 races. But then again, Breakneck's been right behind them with the red team, and I believe those red racing stripes are gonna prove the edge tonight. Let's see who we've got for jockeys this time. Everyone step up with your tickets if you're ready to ride.
Oh lord.
Yeah. Ticket. I wish to ride.
All right, so we've got Sean, Jolene, our Jack and Juke also going to ride.
If we
Yeah,
don't,
come on, you know
we
you
can't
know.
say
Just enough.
4.
Absurd.
Okay, so
But,
Jack is not going to.
Correct.
Who's gonna get on Snail Trail? Oh, is it? It's,
All right.
it's not Snail Trail at all, was it? No, it was not. That was not the name.
With that, our mood tracker is going to go up one.
Up in a good way. I
I
mean, I
mean,
guess
I
that's
look at
good.
You look at the faces.
I don't know. The dude in the far right looks a little unhinged. Look at
Oh,
him.
what about the dude on the bottom? though?
Dude on the far
That
right's been
dude-
hitting that pixie dust.
The
So-
far left dude is clearly in the middle of taking a shit, and he's just like, yep. Look at that grimace.
For
Three of you.
here
Don't
here,
worry.
for stream. I can't zoom out enough to make wait. I think I
you
can
see the
see
creepy
the
little
last
eyes.
face.
Yeah,
Nope, my
That's-
head keeps covering it. Hang on, I
that's
had
the,
me.
the poop won't come out face right there.
There you go.
All right. Our race course is 480 feet long.
Oh lord.
First snail across is gonna be our winner. Once we start, I need to know right now. Do you know the rules of snail racing?
No.
I do.
No.
We do not.
Very well. Every snail on the track will have a jockey. Any saddles not filled will be filled by audience members. All the snails and their riders will begin at the start line. We will signal off the starting of the race with fireworks. You will then race your snails to the finish line.
Yeah.
So fireworks go.
Our race is going to be divided into several rounds. Once you have gotten all the way around our 480-foot raceway, the match is over. Now, these snails have been bred, and they have been bested, and they have been encouraged, trained, treated, and fed to be at the best of their abilities. They are as equally matched as giant snails can possibly be. Let me be clear on this. Without riders, these snails will tie almost every time. When you are jockeying on your snail, you can attempt to encourage your snail to go even faster. You can either whisper sweet nothings into its ear, possibly try and offer some form of bribe that you can give it later, or you can attempt to pat its shell in a comforting manner. Naturally, if you fail to convince your snail, it will go slower. Those of you who are good with animals will probably do better at this. If two or more snails cross the finish line at the same time, we will have a sudden death round. Now, the most important rules. Neither jockeys nor spectators may influence the outcome of a race by using magic or by harming any other jockeys or snails. Any jockey who does so is disqualified, as is that jockey's snail. A spectator caught doing so will be escorted out of the carnival, and your ticket will be forfeit.
Oh no.
Understandably.
Jolene puts away the thing of salt she has for spell components.
Whoa! Whoa!
Holy crap, Jolene.
With that,
What? She plays
let's
to
figure
win.
out which of you is the luckiest. Please take this dice and roll it for me. Hands you a d20. Please, each of you roll a d20 who are racing.
Yeah.
Definitely not me. I rolled a 1.
16.
Step right up, sir. You will be the first one to pick your giant snail. Do you prefer to pick based on the snail's name or the team color?
I feel like
Take the
I
queen.
feel like I don't know. I feel like color-wise, Team Black kind of suits like John's like blue, gray, dark kind of outfit. I feel like that's just a good fit.
Team Black is led by Queen's Majesty. Team Blue is led by Nimblefoot.
Ooh. I like
They don't have feet.
Nimblefoot.
So
Well, snails do have a foot. It's just not like a human foot.
they ain't got no toesies.
Nimblefoot. I'll be Team Blue.
All right, excellent, excellent. And you, points to Jolene. Which one would you like to pick through? Name or team color?
I gotta go with Snail Trail, Bob.
I'm afraid we don't have a snail named that.
Slime Trail is something trail.
Remaining are Shelly Moo, High Road, Quickly, Flower Flash, Wizzy, Breakneck, and Queen's Majesty.
Which one's the reddest?
That would be Team Red Breakneck.
Breakneck. I'll go over to Breakneck and be like, me and you, buddy.
All right, make sure you remember your snail's name because I will forget.
Breakneck.
And you are going to have a interesting time climbing up on your snail, young lady. Do you wish to pick? Do you wish to pick for team color or name?
What are the remaining colors again?
We have Team Pink, Team Purple, Team Green, Team Yellow, Team Orange, and Team Black. That would be Shelly Moo, High Road, Quickly, Flower Flash, Wizzy, and Queen's Majesty.
Did you say High Road?
High Road in the purple, absolutely.
Never take the high road. Come on.
Jockeys, please get to your snails. You see as they get some other fairgoers up onto their snails as well. All of them still wearing their butterfly wings, of course. They make sure to stamp all of your tickets except Jack's, because Jack is not participating. And the way we will be handling this is once per round, each jockey can make a animal handling check to try and make your snail go faster.
Perfect.
So,
Pulled pork when you need him. He's been dying.
Right?
Right? This would be like all the animal handling checks made all for him last campaign in this one segment.
Yep.
snail racers, are you ready?
Yeah!
Start revving him up.
I just
You
don't.
have handlebars on your snail.
I just don't understand, though, Bob. If all the snails are equal, why are we racing them in the first place? Well, that's because you don't understand sports. That's true, Bob.
That's right, Bob.
When you see the fireworks, be off.
Just imagine the start of like Mario Kart. Dee, dee, dee.
You hear a
Go, 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 go!
animal handling checks.
Oh, can I not play a song for the
Oh,
snail?
natural 20.
Well, let's hope I get a
Nice.
natural 20.
Natural
Or a
20 to
19.
get a total of 23.
Nope, 11.
A 5.
Oddly enough, the only animal in the group can't handle animals for shit. Who would have thought?
Ah.
Oh wait, Jack's an animal, but I did not
Jack's
think
not
about that before I
racing.
said it.
What was your check, Jolene?
11. 12 minus 1, Bob.
John just breaks out of the gate, just starts drifting his snail. Multi-shell
on the
drifting.
street. Yeah.
The crowd is cheering and screaming as a snail race surprise happens. A random snail is bolstered by the cheering crowd and moves an extra 3 feet this round. Snail number 3, High Road, in the purple.
It's Racer X.
Okay.
Oh
So
no.
Juke actually makes it 80 feet.
Oh, okay. So there's kind of like a wild card.
Yes,
Like the
next
crowd can
round.
affect. Okay. Nice.
Next round, your animal handling checks again.
Deja vu. Oh no!
14.
No! Natural 1 for a 4. The two extremes.
Hey, man. Yeah, the
Crit success
duality of
and a crit
man.
fail. You never hit the nitro right out of the gate.
Yeah, you just... Wah, 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 wah. Lackitude pulling your ass back.
Ah,
You gotta wait for the 2 to come down a little bit. That's when you...
And Jolene, what was yours?
17, Bob.
Very
blowout.
nice.
18 minus 1. Because I got no wisdom for shit.
And it looks like Breakneck is just pulling ahead. As
That's
High
right,
Road and Nimblefoot come neck and neck. What's this? Oh no, Flower Flash! Looks like they're struggling. Flower Flash has got a stitch in their side.
Oh no.
Flower Flash is falling back into the back of the pack. Next round. Animal handling checks again.
16.
21.
Oh shit.
0, Bob.
Oh.
Wow.
1 minus
Am
1
I
is
allowed to
0,
give-
Bob.
Am I allowed to give bardic inspiration to my
we
snail?
can't use.
No,
Okay.
it's a
Yeah, we can't
magical
use
ability.
magic.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
He didn't
no
expect the
interference.
level of girth I have for a lady.
You said you got a 0, Jillian.
I didn't know that was
Yes.
possible.
Well, I rolled a 1 and I have a minus 1. So
So you just
You
don't
got
move.
you got like a 20,
Natural
I think?
20. I got a natural 20, so my plus 1 makes it a 21.
Okay, so Juke goes.
I don't think we're gonna die from this, so it's good to get the bad ones out.
Hmm.
Unless
Unless. But we can get named.
Oh no. The random table. Oh no.
But
Oh no.
what?
Better not be
Come
for
on,
me.
baby.
Something
We should
terrible is
do
happening out there.
turtle.
Look, what's going on Blue? Nimblefoot. It looks like the saddle's coming loose.
Ah,
Lord.
no!
The humanity.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to try and stay on top of your snail as your saddle is coming off.
Riding that
God.
snail bareback now.
Oh,
If
Oh,
you
no.
succeed.
That is a 3 plus 1.
So
4.
And unfortunately, Jean falls off of their snail and their snail continues without them.
Oh no!
holy crap.
They're just
You will no
passing.
longer be making any more checks.
No!
Your snail now goes at its base 80-foot around speed.
Which John cannot catch up with. So.
Correct.
He gets up to it.
That's kind of the point.
No!
So I already know what Sean's going to be at next round. Jolene and Juke, I need you guys to roll your animal handling checks.
I rolled the facepalm around
Oh
the
my-
world. I rolled a 20
That's gonna-
before, so let me see what we get this time. Talia! Home! I'm being
Well,
raided.
That's
I rolled
gonna
11.
be a 0. That's a 0 from me, Bob.
Another 0.
Yep. It hit my tray and then sat on the 19 and then just rolled back over that fat fucking 1, man. It was
And
just-
Juke, what did you get?
Oh shoot, what the heck did I say? 11? What did I say? 14?
I think you said 14.
Okay. I don't remember what it was. I got raided and I was trying to say thank you, but also not interrupt the flow of D&D.
Thank you all for the raid. Welcome to our evening of D&D. Jack, we have passed the halfway point on the track. Is there any particular snail you want to cheer for?
Come on,
Hmm,
snail trail.
I don't remember the names.
A red one.
Nimblefoot is riderless. That was John's. High Road is Juke's. And
Hello!
Breakneck is Jolene's.
Go, go, go!
Probably Jolene's.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though I've rolled 2 zeros, I'm gonna fluff my hair out so it looks like the comet trail.
Well, I gave a reroll because the random roll was that the one of the snails would get extra 20 feet by the crowd, and it came up the same one both times. None of the players, it came up as Queen's Majesty.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The dark horse from the back.
All right. Next round, John's continues on to 410 feet.
You're still faster than me. Oh my god.
Jolene, I need an animal handling check. Juke, I need an animal handling check.
That'll be 11, Bob.
It was
There
a
it is.
meow meow game.
There is no surprise this round.
It is a 9.
Hey, I did a little better than that.
Yeah, it's a 9.
All right.
If I get beat by Sean, I'm gonna be a little upset, honestly.
You're currently being beat by Jean.
Damn
I
it!
don't think I can
Wait,
win because I'm not
How?
on a snail.
Sean's not on a snail.
The snail's still going.
Oh, I didn't know the rider didn't have to be on
And
the
if
snail.
you fail the animal handling check, the snail goes slower.
Well,
Oh my god.
I probably should have just got off the snail and would have been going faster.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works for him.
You got this, High Road. I started
This is
singing a
definitely
song.
definitely our final round.
Here we go.
John's is crossing the finish line.
Woo, Sean!
Jolene,
Here we go.
you have to do this flawlessly to get there.
I'm not. Okay, well, first of all, let me say this is bullshit. 1. 2, that's gonna be a 0, Bob.
Oh no, Jolene.
Oh.
What's that? 3 or 4 ones I've rolled for a total of 0? Hey, 420 feet though, balling.
I was rooting for you.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone stretch real quick.
Flower Flash gets to go faster.
Gosh.
All right, Juke. I'm gonna need your final animal handling check.
Come on.
This is for all the marbles.
Oh God. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
0.
Is this It's a 9. 10. So I rolled a 10. A flat 10.
Well, I hope you know what this means.
I don't know.
It's a tie.
You are neck and neck with a riderless blue.
Yeah. You go, Nimblefoot. Let's go, High Road. Let's give him a show.
So, with it being a tie, you continue on. I need a final check.
So am I okay? So it's a saddle, right? But the centaur can't sit on the saddle. So am I literally going like rodeo showgirl standing on the saddle? Is that what's going on here?
I need Juke and Jean to roll a d20.
A D20. Okay.
Oh God. Come on.
It's not good, Bob. Not good.
Just a 20.
Nothing added to it?
Nothing.
Nothing added to it. You ready? Let's say it at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 7.
18.
I'm gonna cast
Nimblefoot.
so many barbs on
Nimblefoot.
Yes,
No.
you roll his d20. No, I'm not.
Nimblefoot
You're
pulls
shit.
ahead.
I'm just imagining Nimblefoot crossing the finish line, and then just like 5 minutes later, John's just like, and just like falls after he crosses the finish line.
Jolene's still having a good time, even though she lost.
You see, Jolene, you actually came in last.
Yeah.
So, Jean, somebody walks up to you to come and give you your prize for winning.
John's just on his back with his arms just up, just like making the grabby hands.
I'm not sure if Chad is memeing or not. The blonde is the centaur. The blonde is me.
And brings you a potion.
Ooh.
This is a potion of advantage. When you drink this potion, you gain advantage on one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw of your choice within the next hour. And Jolene, you get a consolation prize.
Wait.
Giddy.
I missed what was just said. What?
So, Jean, for winning, got a potion of advantage.
Nice.
And Jolene, for losing the worst, gets a consolation prize. They give you a magic wand that allows you to cast the Dancing Light cantrip one time.
Aw.
And then says, after you cast the spell, it'll be a beautiful tulip.
Aw.
I cast a spell.
Immediately.
Yeah, just to see how it does. And I'm like, oh shit. I
It's
didn't-
dancing lights. So, what kind of lights do you want it to make?
Big, red, flowy orbs of lights, just kind of.
Hey, Jolene, those are really pretty.
Yeah, I got this tulip now.
Hey, Jolene, they're pretty dancing lights.
You know what? You're a real piece of. She goes into she gets some cardboard out and duct tapes the corners down, and then just starts fucking break dancing.
Be careful, those heels will kill somebody.
That's part of the dance. I'm gonna dance. That's a 0, Bob, on my dance.
This is 0.
Actually,
You
no,
gotta dance and you just trip.
Yeah, fuck! Ah! After all this setup.
Jean will
All
kind of
right.
stand up and face towards the announcers and just goes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and bows. But you realize he's bowing towards the tree, not the actual announcers up in the tree.
What a handsome fellow and a competitor to beat the ages here, even if that is a terrifying face on his shield.
Oh god, yeah, the shield of expressions would be like making like a silly like jester face this whole time because of where we are.
Perfect.
All
right. So they disperse everyone from snail race and then start wiping the snails down. Gotta get them ready for the next race.
I'll help.
We move
Preston
into
get the snail.
hour 2 of our time here at the Witchlight Carnival.
Oh.
I see.
Did y'all know I don't know how to ride a snail at all?
This is a first for me
kind
too.
of got that impression.
As you're
It's the first
leaving,
time I've ever been on one.
as you're leaving, some of the people at the end who are Witchlight hands, they say, "Go ahead." They try and direct people to different areas, and as you guys get out, they say, "Well, it doesn't seem that everyone's got a prize yet. Why don't you go try your hand at the carnival games?"
Ooh.
Can I win a big flowery felt pimp hat?
You want
No, but there are plenty of other things you can win.
Oh. Well, that's not as exciting, but
I don't know. Don't you like a cuddly toy spider?
oh, that does sound wonderful.
you
just
just
head
big
on-
idiot way.
Head on over to the carnival games, and they
Oh, I think
gesture
I
you towards it.
shall. Skips the way there.
Juke just looks utterly confused because she's like, what? That's a thing she's
Y'all need to-
into?
Y'all need to get into the spirit of the situation.
Okay.
Try a different accent every time you talk. It's what I do. It's lovely. Wait, where are the games? I don't know where they're at.
They were
Where are the games?
up near the
hall-
gondolas.
Gone to
Ah,
the
the Hall of
gondola.
Illusion. Watch out, that's the Hall of Illusion. You don't want to go in there.
As they're walking, Jack is like getting tired of carrying her wings and puts them on and doesn't look happy about it. And like, you know how when like you put clothes on a cat and they kind of walk funny,
Just gonna walk over.
stiffly, like walking along.
Oh, Jacques, you look so good in your wings.
Ugh.
She helps her straighten them up a little bit, and it's like a marvelous, darling, marvelous. Anyway, let's go throw some darts at a balloon or a ring over a beer bottle.
Oh, welcome. No, you'll be throwing rings over an Almirage's horn.
Is it just a
Or you
bottle?
can catch the dragon by the tail, the gnome poetry contest, goblin wrestling, guess the number of feathers, or outstare the cyclops.
Ooh.
So
Y'all-
each of these uses a different ability check to try and win.
Oh no, that sucks. Because I
The
would definitely go
Almirage-
for the strength. I want to fight the goblin, but
The Almirage ring toss is a dexterity. Catch the dragon by the tail is for wisdom. Gnome poetry contest is for charisma. Goblin wrestling is strength. Guess the
Oh.
number of feathers is intelligence. And outstare the cyclops is constitution.
I'll do a dexterity one. Is that the ring toss? Very dexterous as a 9-foot tall woman.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do the. Wait, which one was the wisdom? I'm blanking
second one.
hard.
Wisdom is
Say
catch
wisdom.
the dragon by the tail. The games will cost 1 ticket punch to try.
Let's do it.
I want to
Strength was what?
Strength is goblin wrestling.
I wanted
Sure.
the rest of those goblins, but
I'll wrestle the goblins.
All right.
I'm gonna cheer
As-
Jack on.
We're gonna start with Jack. Jack, as you approach goblin wrestling, you see that there are a half dozen goblins over here, and as they size you up, they go, "Ah, well, you're pretty big. So your job will be to pin one goblin while you're wrestling both of us." And he points at his other guy, and they're both wearing like wrestling singlets.
Lovely.
And they go, "So just get your ticket punched, and we'll go ahead and see what's up. You ready?"
Sure.
All right. So the goblins set themselves up. They punch your ticket. Now the entire party has 2 ticket punches. And I need you to give me an athletic strength check.
Athletics. Oh. 20.
Nice.
Is that with your bonuses?
Yes.
All right. The goblins are working together, so they get advantage. But it's still not
Oh.
enough. As you grab one of them and lift him completely off the ground to deny him any leverage, and you just sort of flop over onto the other one, holding him down, desperately trying to kick off.
Watch out! Watch out! RKO out
That's-
of nowhere.
Desperately trying to kick out. Finally, taps out. You have won your game. Roll me a d8 to see what prize you get.
Okay.
Ooh.
3.
They go over and they hand you a packet of pixie dust.
Hmm.
What's this?
And they say, well, you'll want to be careful with that, but once you sprinkle it on yourself, you'll find that you have the magical power of flight
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
for 1 minute.
That's actually incredibly useful.
Yeah.
For 1 minute. Oh, combat encounter. Let's do
no,
it.
yep. You use that.
And no matter how high you are, when the effect ends, you will flutter down to the ground safely.
Oh,
Good
very,
choice of
very,
words.
very helpful.
No matter how high you get on this pixie dust, don't worry, you'll always come back.
Man, this is the good stuff.
They don't make it like this anymore.
They giggle and laugh at your wordplay, Jolene, and the mood of the carnival raises up a notch.
Hey, it's pretty cool. Look at me, I'm like a comedian.
All right, who wants to go for another game?
I'm gonna
I wanna-
toss some.
Go for
No,
it.
wait.
That last face is terrifying.
I wanna not lose again. So I'm gonna
So you-
ring toss.
A ring toss with dexterity.
Yes, sir.
All right. They hand you 3 rings after punching your ticket,
Take them.
and you
I'm a
see
little
that
kid.
there is a wooden statue of an Almirage, which is a little bunny with a unicorn horn.
Oh,
And you see it teleporting back and forth across this table.
slide devil.
So I need you to give me a dexterity check. Either any skill that uses dexterity.
Oh yes. That line, no. Well, I can't roll a 0 this time, so that's good.
How would you even say such a thing?
11 plus 5 is 16, Bob.
Jeez.
That is barely enough to catch
Oh.
it.
Nice.
And as it does, they go. He turns and goes, all right, you left it at the kids setting. Put it back to adults.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
You get 2
Do I
more
get-
tosses.
I'm gonna she bites her lip and really focuses, does like a couple of tosses to lead it in, to figure out the rhythm. And then she's gonna let it loose. Ring go!
Did you just
15 plus 5, 20, Bob.
did you just throw that like a Pokeball?
You
It's kind of how it
You-
sound like
sounded.
that?
you watch it as it teleports back and forth, and as soon as it appears, you toss it, and it spins around it like a perfect horseshoe toss.
What?
That's already 1 prize. If you can get another one, you get 2 prizes. Let's see your last ring.
She's gonna take this one. She's gonna give it a little kiss, and then turn it the other way, and then grab that side of kiss too, so everyone's included. And she's gonna let it hurl. That's a 15 again for a 20.
Hey.
Well, if it went up.
Tab muted.
All 3 rings, we have a winner. Please go to the prize booth.
I've never won anything before, guys. She is clearly a little.
I need you to roll me 2d8,
Ooh.
Is there even a D8?
and you will re-roll on. Stop saying that.
Reroll anyway.
You'll re-roll on 1s and 2s.
Alright. I got an 8. That is a 7.
All right.
Then I have one more, correct?
Yes.
That is a 1, so I re-roll. That is a tree.
All right. So for the 3, they give you a packet of pixie dust.
Hmm.
And for your 7, you get a cuddly toy spider.
Oh.
And as they hand it to you, they say, if you take a few moments to stroke this little toy spider, you will be able to take on its aspects. For 1 hour, you will be able to climb up walls and ceilings. However, once you do so, it will turn into a real spider and leave you.
No.
No, it's just, it leaves me like every man in my life.
Ouch.
The mood of the carnival goes down a notch.
No.
Kidding.
Really dragging the mood down.
Well, I'm just putting it together, you know.
Jean and Jolene, which games would you like to play?
Well, I already played one.
I think it was
Jean and
dragged by the
Juke, sorry.
tail.
Yes.
With,
So,
wisdom.
prizes, prizes, prizes! Catch the fairy dragon by the tail and win a piece of its dragon hoard!
Hmm.
Wait, what happens if you lose?
You die.
You just lose your ticket punch.
Okay, so that's
So, they bring you to the booth and they blindfold you, and then they spin you around in a circle. And you hear this giggling red fairy dragon dancing and fluttering around you.
John's gonna go completely still and just.
So I need you to succeed on wisdom perception check.
Okay. This is a 19 plus 3 for a 22.
You grab it by the tail and with your other hand grab the dragon, and the carnies go bonkers. They start screaming and hollering. Winner, 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 winner! You caught it on the first try, which means you get to roll twice on the prizes.
Yes!
Did it.
As John's like taking off the blindfold, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and like very gently like patting the fairy dragon on the head, like I didn't mean to.
The
be
fairy
so harsh."
dragon makes this trill noise, delighted.
All right, 2d8s. You said.
Yes.
Double D8s.
Do I re-roll anything?
On 1s and 2s.
Well, I got a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
I got another 1.
All right. I'm gonna let you
3.
keep that 1 this time.
Oh, okay. So a 1 and a 3.
So you get a packet of pixie dust as well.
Okay.
And I must find. I need a D100.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Yeah,
kill
I
us.
hope you don't roll a 1.
Come on. Oh, dude, get a 1 now. I want to know what it does.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
You said we'd have to re-roll new characters today, so.
A 66.
All right.
The Mark of the Beast.
No, that would be a 66 with a 6 on a d6.
Exactly. Ooh.
You are given a wooden pan flute, and they say, anytime you utilize this flute, any harmless local creatures will come flocking towards you to delight in its music.
Then kill you.
Is Jean just slowly becoming like a Disney princess or something?
Apparently.
Well, well, I would like to say becoming, he already has been a Disney princess.
So, Juke, which contest would you like to do?
So
The poetry
the-
contest
the
is
poetry
charisma.
contest, yes, the poetry contest. But
Oh my
All right.
my brain is not really.
You don't have to. It's a
functioning
dice
like-
check.
Oh, thank goodness, because yeah, I'm like I want to be creative right now, but like I'm tired, so I'm trying to think of rhymes right now.
Sometime it's time to rhyme. You bring the poem, I'll bring the gnome. And this gnome crosses his arms in like
Oh
a
my
b-boy
word.
stance.
Oh, damn.
Points his hand at you.
Everyone
It's a rap
snapped.
battle.
Hey,
I need
hey, you got
I need
spirit.
a performance check from you.
Okay. That is a 19 plus, I believe, my 7. So a 26.
You clap back at him and say,
Man, if Dahlia was in here right now, she would kill this.
"This here's my day. I'm here to play. This ain't no trap. I'm gonna beat you at this rap." And then you
Wait, it's a
point back
rap
at him.
battle now? Dude, I can't
Yes.
do this.
And he looks back and he goes,
It's okay.
"Now that you're
Star
at the
Destroyer.
carnival, you gotta give it your all. Have you seen all these trees? Let it bring up to you on the breeze. Go right on the swans. It'll be another song." And he hands it off. You see that people are more impressed with yours. I need another performance check.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I am so sorry I'm not witty right now. If you got me at the beginning of this, I
She is
could have
not throwing away
probably
her
come up
shot.
with something.
I beat
An
Knox?
11 plus 7, so 18.
Error.
Hmm.
You say,
DJ, drop a beat.
you say,
Show me what you got.
you look at him and you say, "Look up here. Do you see a horn? Do you think it was yesterday that I was born?
Yeah.
I know how this game is played, and it's going my way." And you point back at him, and he stammers and doesn't manage to come up with a rap. You gotta go one more time.
John in the background just going, "Oh!"
Yeah. You cover your mouth and do the hand up thing, like whoo. Let's get a whoop going.
17.
Jesus.
You drop down, you do another like 3
So it's
lines,
like, what? You gotta
and
choke?
then- and then he's about to say
Man,
something,
you
and
about
then
to
you
go
do
broke,
like
or something like that.
you
I
do
don't know.
3 more lines, and he's about to say something. You do 3 more lines. Finally, he just goes, "All right, I give." You get to roll twice on the prize table.
Oh,
Just straight
okay.
up styled on that gnome.
She'd be spitting that hot fire, dude.
So 2d8.
I thought I was the wizard, but she's out here casting fireballs.
Are you a dragon? Because you just spat fire.
Yep. Is
So
that a
fun.
dex saving throw for
That's
you,
a
baby girl?
5 and a 7.
You also get a cuddly toy
22.
spider.
Oh,
That-
oh no.
That
Okay.
as an action, you can stroke it to gain the benefit of spider climb for 1 hour. And once used, it turns into a real spider and crawls away.
Oh, dear God. I will not be stroking that anytime soon.
You also get a single
Wow.
application of magical face paint. As an action, you can apply the face paint to yourself or another creature. The recipient gains the benefit of a disguised self spell that lasts for 1 hour, or until the recipient chooses to end the effect.
The spider climb plush lasts how long?
1 hour.
1 hour. And then the face paint disguise self is what?
Are
1
these
hour as
items
well.
Are these items on D&D Beyond?
I believe so, but if not, I will find it.
Okay.
I didn't know
I
as
just put it
well.
on notes for now because I am as clueless here as Star Destroyer right now, so it is okay. We're all new to this.
With that, people are cheering around you, and you're suddenly aware that there is a very large bugbear who has approached. And he is wearing a pair of faded and worn dungarees.
Oh shit.
He has fairy wings on his back,
Oh.
and he has a helmet made out of a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh shit.
So
Pumpkin head.
butterfly wings, pumpkin head, and what?
Dungarees.
Yeah,
Yes.
dungarees.
Okay.
He likes to have pockets.
This is
Dungarees
like
are a little
some-
boxy for me, but
This is like some weird Jack Skellington, except like on Halloween Day when he's actually wearing the jack-o'-lantern on his head. So now I'm like,
he's,
This gentleman
oh
on
my
the left.
gosh. Nope, that is definitely not what I was picturing at all. Nope, not what I was picturing
Aw. He
whatsoever.
Just looks happy to be here.
He's a big old fella too. Jolene's gonna.
And
holler
he
at him.
he looks at you and goes, "Follow me. Management wants to see you."
Management wants to see us. Okay.
Okay.
Is it you as in Juke, or is he talking to all of us?
All of you.
Oh,
We gotta.
He leads
also-
you back behind the big top.
And
Sure
they say,
thing,
by the
handsome.
way, we're supposed to be looking for that prince.
We'll get to it.
Jolene, I also I like your little the little I like the little thing you did.
So, do you have anything to say as he walks you back
Oh.
behind the big top?
Is it the wangs?
Yeah, the gondola wangs. Why? John is just.
You guys,
gre-
you know
just-
the prince. The whole reason why we went this direction because the Will-O-Wisp told us it was there. Yeah, you know those.
Well, yeah, he's probably the piece of cheese at the end of this carnival maze.
You think?
Yes, that's why
But
we should just need to do a carnival, win some free stuff.
Okay, but look, the prince is clearly not in
Follow,
danger, and we're
follow.
enjoying the carnival.
Well, I
Follow.
follow.
It's gonna follow him.
Yeah, we follow.
I'm gonna slip him my phone number.
As you do, he looks very confused.
Just a
He says,
wink.
No, nothing to worry about. They are in
Oh.
high spirits.
"Oh no!
Excellent.
Oh yes!"
He waves his hand, and this bramble thicket of thorns opens up.
Saw this earlier.
The bugbear leads you to a circle of wagons. Leaning against a particularly ostentatious wagon is the jester gentleman you saw before. An aging clown. Oh, never mind. Excuse me. Leaning against it is a particularly ostentatious wagon is an aging clown with a painted grin. He puffs on a bubble pipe and glares at you as the bugbear, ignoring him, opens the wagon door and ushers you inside.
Okay.
Once inside, a very flamboyant elf dressed as a court jester grins from ear to ear and welcomes you in with a theatrical bow. Please come in. It's a delight to meet you all. I am Mr. Light, and this is my associate, Mr. Witch. He gestures
hello.
to the stocky, dapper-looking gentleman who is also an elf, lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods to you, takes off his top hat, and looks to you. Mr. Light then gestures towards his scepter, and he says, "You see what I have here? This is the Witchlight vein. It picks up every nuance of emotion in the carnival.
Oh,
I
the
just
thing
wanted
down
to
here.
express my delight and gratitude to you for how wonderfully you have brought the mood of the carnival up. It is brilliant what you've been doing, and I am so happy that you've joined us this evening. Tell me, why are you here at the carnival this evening? What brings you to us?"
Oh well, actually, we were trying to find someone, a wayward prince.
Oh,
But honestly, we're having a good time. So
wayward prince, you say? And he looks over. Why, Mr. Witch, do you know anything about a wayward prince? Well, we don't take much notice of royalty here. We, if you got your ticket, you got your wings. We treat everybody the same way, you know?
yeah,
He reaches into his pocket and takes out a pocket watch and looks at it and goes, I will say you're quite the jubilant folk to have brought up the mood so quickly in so short a time.
we are a cast
Other
of
than-
characters.
Other than this prince you're after, is there anything else you're trying to find out or looking for?
Oh well, no, not for me. Minus a good time. You know, we've been kind of burning it at both ends, so I figured we could have a good night here too. You know.
Well, actually, yeah, now that you mention it, we have been kind of going hard at the other tasks, and they've been kind of stressful,
Yeah.
so getting just chillax a bit in
You
the
know what they
carnival while
say-
we do the task.
Yeah, we're gonna find the prince. We're gonna, do some questionable pixie dust and wind up at a dumpster behind an IKEA. Well,
Mr. Light says, Well, we are terribly sorry to hear of the loss of this prince, but, well, forces are at work on the other side that are entirely beyond our control. I'm afraid that, We can't really be held responsible for losses of people or things or anything else here at the Witchlight Carnival. It's important that you stay on your guard and pay attention at all times. And
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Witch sort of grumbles and goes, "The wheel of time turns ever on. What's lost is lost. What's gone is gone."
Wow. You're right, sir. For all my books and studies, I never realized that time forever marches forward, Oh, this is
Did you,
easily amusing me.
Did you have any questions for us?
Well,
Other
you
than
brought
what
us
you've already
here.
brought up.
You brought us here.
Mr. Witch looks to Mr. Light, and Mr. Light looks perplexed and says, "We didn't bring you here. You brought
The-
yourself here. We don't bring anyone here. I want to make that very clear."
Oh, we meant
the-
we meant the tent. The tent, not the Witchlight
the-
Carnival.
No, the Pumpkin Man.
Oh, yes, of course. We wanted to express our gratitude. As part of that gratitude, I wanted to offer the opportunity to answer any questions you might have had about our
Wait, so-
delightful carnival.
Wait, so they weren't responsible for the will-o-wisps that led us here?
No, we don't employ any undead.
Oh, so do you know where this is, like in the outside world right now? Because I assume we're in a different realm of some sort.
Well, that would be more of my colleague's question, Mr. Witch. He goes, I think we're in Azalor, right, Mr. Light? Why, yes, I believe that's the name they give their world. Okay,
who
if
gave
we're
it
in
that name?
Azalor, then we're up in we're in Dealrune right now, I think.
We are not there, right? That's not
Yes,
where we are.
Dealrune is
correct?
the country you guys are in.
Okay. So
But-
We're not in. Oh, this happens a lot. Did you think you're in the Feywild?
Well, it
No,
was a
the-
magical portal we went through.
It's all just. Oh, Mr. Witch, don't put it like that. Of course it's magic that brought you here.
Well,
Would-
I'm just trying to figure these things
Now
out.
we're all
'cause looking for
confused.
prints and-
Well,
Mr. Witch looks to you and goes,
Hmm.
"Look, my colleague's whimsy notwithstanding, the carnival comes to you. You don't come to the carnival. We travel amongst the realms. We bring the carnival to various places. We make our circuits. We come back every handful of years. Now, that's not to say that there might not be portals elsewhere within the carnival. Oh, Mr. Witch, you know we can't talk about such things. Besides, none of those incidents have happened in a long, long time. At least, not to any who have a proper ticket as well as their butterfly wings.
what happens if you don't have your butterfly wings?
The wings and the ticket are your protection, of course, here at the carnival.
What happens if you lose protection?
You died.
Well, of course, you will have to be escorted out. That's it.
Out of the realm of the living.
No, nothing like that.
is it kind of like basically like your magical safety vest?
You see them
Prevent
both sort of
any-
look at each other.
Magical safety vest. Yeah. He's a wolf.
I'm saying that out of character. Like the wings serve as like basically your protection from anything going wrong or any accidental mishaps.
You see them both sort of look at each other. I need to check something on your character sheets.
So if we're talking about this in real life mode, this would basically be the equivalent of us wearing Mickey Mouse ears at Disney World. It lets the staff people know who is staff and who are random theme park goers. And this is basically magical Disney World on Fey magic on crack.
The only one of you who notices anything is Jean.
Oh,
Jean,
no.
Yeah.
As you
Again.
see Mr. Light look to Mr. Witch, you see his smile like falter for a moment. As you're asking these questions about what happens if you don't have the thing.
Because
And-
we're afraid that our prince we're looking for may have done this.
And you see Mr. Light sort of give Mr. Witch some sort of like nonverbal cue. And Mr. Witch takes out his pocket watch again, looks at it and goes, I'm afraid that's all the time we've got for right now, but I'd really like it if you'd enjoy the rest of your stay here at the Witchlight Carnival. Tell your friends. We'll be in town for a few days extra. And we'll be moving on. Burley, will you escort them out?
Burly.
And Burley comes over and goes, Sure thing, boss. You want me to go see Hurley after that?
Well,
And he goes, Of course.
this is the pumpkin
And,
man, right?
So Burley, with his pumpkin head on, takes you out of their wagon. And Mr. Light stops and comes over and says, Wait. A moment. As an extra little thank you,
Yeah.
I need to know, what's your favorite animal? And he points at Jean.
John is just immediately in his head just thinking, don't say unicorn, don't say unicorn, don't say unicorn, don't say unicorn.
Unicorn.
I'd like
Damn it!
horse with a horn on its head? No. I like dogs. Dogs are nice. We had dogs
Excellent.
back at the
And you, what is your favorite animal? Pointing to Juke.
Shoot. That defaults to a cat, but it was more trying to think of like,
And yours? Points to Jack.
Like birds.
And yours?
hydrate.
Points to Jolene.
I'll be right back.
Well, I really like the Arctic barn owl.
oddly specific.
Yeah,
Finally, a challenge.
it's my favorite, so of course I would.
Collect your animals on the way out, then.
Oh, look, I can kill this bird now too? Yeah!
Bingo will have your animals for you. You can't miss him.
What?
It's always
He's the
feels
clown
good
in
and
all
purple.
turquoise, purple,
What's
and
happening?
gold.
What is happening?
You step outside, and the clown who is surly and smoking the bubble pipe is there. John, as you step near him, he takes the bubble pipe and he blows a bubble in it. And the bubble forms into a giant balloon. He reaches up and hands you a balloon animal dog with a ribbon tied to it. And it floats, but it also moves on its own.
That's amazing.
He does the same for each of your animals in turn. Juke, he makes a kitty cat for you. He makes a delightful macaw for Jack that
I love
flaps
it.
its wings and everything. And Jolene, he makes your Arctic barn owl for you.
Aw, he's so sweet. Damn it! Fucking fingernails! God, no.
And as Burley leads you away, he takes off his jack-o'-lantern helmet as soon as you're outside of the thicket of thorns and says, Look, you guys look like you know your way around, yeah?
Yeah, we know
Not-
our way.
Not the carnival, but things.
World. Yeah, man.
Bad things have been happening at the carnival for a while.
Hmm.
People, things, been going missing.
Places, not there no more. I know how it is.
Look, the bosses know more than they're telling, okay? But I don't think they can tell. I don't think it's they don't want it. I think they can't. You're the first people I've met who I think might be able to fix things around here.
Man,
Witch and Light are good guys, but you'll need leverage to make them spill the beans.
yeah. Big bowls of beans.
What?
So we'll need some way to make them tell us what's going on.
Magic beans.
Did you
Some truth beans.
did you see Mr. Witch's pocket watch?
Yes.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
I bet if you could swipe it, you'd get him to tell him anything you want.
Well, wouldn't that be great if Jelly was here?
Look, you're just gonna give it back afterwards, though, okay? It's not like it's stealing.
It's just taken for a little bit of time.
Aggressive
and give it back.
borrowing.
Look, it's still early in the night. They haven't done the big top extravaganza yet. That'll be your time, okay?
Hmm.
Damn it. The big top extravaganza is what they called me in high school. I had to
Look.
do it again.
Look, I'd like to help you, but I don't want to lose my job and my home. And
Yeah,
and I won't be part of anything if you're gonna hurt them, okay? They're good folk.
No, I don't think we've ever hurt anybody in our travels.
Why
well,
have
actually,
you
scratch that.
suddenly developed like the smoker's voice or something?
I get on their level when we're talking to them. I get on their level, so we like equal out.
Juke is just like, what are you doing, Joey?
I'm having a good time. Damn. You're not nuts about it.
So at the end of the night, just so you know, I don't know if anyone told you. Have they told you about the Witchlight Monarch?
No.
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 Oh.
The Witchlight Monarch gets chosen by Mr. Light's magic staff. You saw it?
Yeah.
They don't have any control over it. They don't get to pick. But it's always the guest who has contributed the most to the happiness of the carnival.
I'm assuming it's the thing that's down here at the bottom corner. The bottom right corner. Is that
No.
the staff? That's not
the staff? The staff, yes, that is the staff.
Oh, I was about to say what?
Will you be our Witchlight Monarch?
There's a lot of folks here that might be able to help you as well. Talk to Candlefoot, talk to Palasha, talk to Dear Legrand, okay? They can help you. Whatever you do, don't talk to the clown. Fago's no good. You can't trust him, okay?
Is his name Fago?
Thaco.
Oh,
Fago.
okay. Thought it was Fago, like the drink from the Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
The other important thing you need to know, his watch is attached by a chain.
Oh,
So whoever's trying to take it, you need something to break or unfasten that chain. You got me?
oh, I got you.
Interesting.
So the clown is bad. We stay away from the clown, and we talk to 3 people whose names sounded very similar. Someone please write this down. I'm horrible with names.
I have no idea how to spell those names.
Assume
I got it.
that I had my whisper jar open and I recorded this so that I may come back to this and know the name.
Yeah, we got
I gotta go,
Fago,
but
Palkia,
you'll see them
Diana.
around as you go around the places. Palasha's the mermaid. She sings at Silver Song Lake.
Okay.
Candlefoot's the mime. And Dear Legrand is over at Lost Property.
Oh, well, I saw that.
Yeah,
There's
we
a big
know
old dog out there, or a cat.
Displace a
matter?
beast.
What's the matter? Ooh. Wow.
Anyways, I gotta get back to work. Just remember, the big top extravaganza, that's gonna be your chance, okay?
Yeah, it's our chance.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Look at all this large people. Gonna be very sneaky.
I think
And with that, as Burley leaves you, we're also going to unfortunately have to leave.
oh
chat
my
for the
gosh.
night.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, with this
We have
we
run
were
about an
well
hour.
over.
We've gone about an hour late. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to my players for being willing to go a little late tonight since we haven't been around in a while. And we will hopefully see you guys next week to see more of the Witchlight Carnival and see what horrible things they can get up to then.
Can you bring up that displacer beast one more time, please?
Absolutely.
Look at this beautiful animal. Look at this beautiful animal.
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
It is the most perfect. Wait, where is it? You haven't put it on the screen yet. Where is it?
Give him a second.
Ah!
He's a growing boy.
Look at this beautiful. No. I gotta move the map this way. Look at it. Look at this displacer beast.
It's
with
not even
look,
all.
look,
There you
it's wearing butterfly wings. It taped butterfly wings to its tentacles. It
Yes,
is
this
the
is-
most beautiful baby.
This is Deerlicron. He is a 6-legged displacer beast with 2 tentacles that they usually use to attack people. Deerlicron has attached butterfly wings to his tentacles. And
Look at this beautiful beast.
also has a keg of apple juice cider around his collar for the little children.
He's in charge of Lost and Found for children in this carnival.
Yes,
And no, it doesn't actually have butterfly wings. It's literally taped. It's literally taped to its tentacles. Look at this. Look at this tape.
Displacer beasts are usually evil creatures that exist in the world that hunt down other creatures.
They can teleport and destroy people.
But yes, his butterfly wings are fake. They are taped on. But Deerlicron is who watches over lost children at the Lost Property booth.
That thing can
Yes,
teleport.
they can teleport, and they constantly look like they're about 5 to 10 feet away from where they actually are.
Because they move so fast. Okay. Now we can then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just really wanted to show off that displacer beast because it's beautiful. And I'm beelining it for this cat. We're going. It's
Thank you,
okay.
everyone, for joining us. We will get up to more shenanigans at the Witchlight Carnival next week.
Yes.
Take care, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'll be back tomorrow as myself. We'll do some Lego and open blind boxes, and there will be new redeems. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.